keep fear games.
So we're here, these are other of the exotic languages. These are exotic languages, and these are like anybody can speak these languages.
Okay, I'll figure out my alignment later.
Just play your character, and by the end of the session, I'll give you an idea of what I think your alignment is based on your actions.
Alrighty.
All right. So, I don't know if we have any viewers yet, but
I can retweet it again if I need to. Just like, watch me or else.
well, last time it sat on 0 for the first hour, and then all of a sudden it blew up to 200.
Yeah, or no, it was like it was close to like
300.
Alright,
I don't know. I thought it was like it went to like 900, and then it just went down to about 200
can't
or
wait to see
300.
PogChamp in the chat.
And I was like, oh, cool. We got people watching. That's awesome.
All right. Well, to recap from last week, when last we left our heroes, our heroes and the other suspects.
Here's a half shell.
That's cool.
You are hot on the heels of this strange group of young people who call themselves the Five Magi. One of which you have killed after they were possessed by spiders from another realm. Another realm as in like the far realm. And then you track the other one down, and she was already dead because she had gotten herself killed. So you've yet to actually meet any of these Five Magi yet, but you know that at least 2 of them are dead.
Convenient.
And our tiefling sorcerer bounty hunter was glad to turn in one of their bodies for a little bit of cash, which she shared with the group last week. But you have uncovered the fact that they are trying to unlock or uncover these old schools of magic. And you discovered the School of Illusion and passed the test. So a few of you are actually now members of the School of Illusion of this 1,000-year-old school that no longer exists anymore. But you know, everything comes back eventually.
Gotta take what you can get.
Kind of like bell bottoms, right?
No, maybe. Just so I know who the heck is everyone.
We'll do that in just a minute.
All right, sorry.
All right, and then currently you guys are, neck deep in the what looked like a haunted mansion and turned out to be the School of Transmutation because you found out that several of the things in the house are animated. And most recently, you've run into these metal humanoid automatons which started attacking you. That's where we left off last week after you defeated one of these automatons and some lesser elementals busted out of it. Specifically a lava elemental and a mud elemental. Now that we actually have a couple people in chat, you can't see my face, but I'm Brad Wolf. I'm the dungeon master of this motley crew, and we will go around and introduce everybody's character. So if you can give me the race and class and name of your character, and maybe a quick, one sentence description. And why don't we start with our paladin over here?
Yes, I'm Oric, the Mountain Dwarf Paladin, and so I just took my oaths of conquest at the local temple, and so now I'm gonna get started conquesting. We'll see what I can do here.
Yeah, something flew into my eye, right? great start of our shot. All right. Hey, I am Chiffon. I am a human necromancer. I look nothing like a necromancer. I'm very fluffy. My parents owned a bakery. I'm supposed to be the heir of it. I don't want to be the heir of it. So to rebel against my parents, I started studying magic and went into the school of necromancy because they can't tell me what to do.
Sounds like a classic tale.
She's very pink and fluffy, so first glance you wouldn't be able to tell she's a necromancer, but
I am, forgot her name for a second. Cerealis, a red tiefling warlock, whose bound to a otherworldly creature, but she definitely kind of has like a will they won't they relationship going on.
Isn't that the best type of relationship?
And she's reluctantly lawful evil.
Reluctantly on.
Very reluctantly lawful evil.
It's those bad boys.
Yeah.
Bad semi-deity, quasi, far realm,
Bad,
bizarre creatures.
unknowable horrors.
Unknowable horrors that you just have to crush on every once in a while.
You just like can't. It's like the Jonas Brothers. They just keep on coming back. And you're like, I'm good with the Jonas Brothers. And then they release like a new track, and you're like, oh my god, but the Jonas Brothers though.
Oh man, I love the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, that far realm.
Also, if any of you guys are from my Twitter or Tumblr, hi.
Alright, and then we've got on the far end over here our our sorcerer, our bounty hunter sorcerer.
Named Sar, tiefling, sorcerer, urban bounty hunter, looking currently for the rest of the five magi, and brought along a monk who happened to be wandering around. He likes following me a lot.
Hi, I'm Seth Ricard. I'm a Silver Dragonborn monk, and I like money. I just want money from this.
It'd be like that.
Got that dragon greed going on.
I never thought of that, really.
And I do have to make a comment on our resident bounty hunter, who, when things get weird and bizarre, tends to kind of shy away and back off.
Yeah.
I've noticed that's kind of his characteristic. He's headstrong. We're going to collect this bounty until some strange magic comes out, and he's like,
No, I'm done. No,
He's
see
the
ya.
straight
Not
man.
a good bounty hunter.
well, maybe he is if there's not strange magic around.
You're in the wrong universe for that, my friend.
He's just too sober for all this.
All right, and last but not least,
I am Goliath. I'm a halfling druid. I'm currently in bear form at the moment. I'm a resident of Waterdeep. And I joined this crew to solve this quest.
all right. And so we left off in the heat of battle with the bulk of our group climbing up from the second floor onto the roof through the broken skylight. So there's our two tieflings and our paladin and our barrier and our new necromancer who just popped in.
She's running away from her parents. It's a normal thing.
Totally normal thing just to show up in a strange place, strange people.
You can't tell me what to do, Dad.
And since our Minotaur fighter, our Minotaur barbarian is not here tonight, our monk is left all by his lonesome on the roof surrounded by bad guys.
As a bear.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Oh, wait, that's me.
That's you. That's you.
I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Well, more trouble than last time. You were still in trouble last week, but
You're in the most trouble.
All right, so if I think I got the initiative order right from last time, and let me have you roll initiative because you weren't here last week.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
And we'll fit you in.
Roll for initiative. Wee! 15.
and then you add your dexterity, but you don't have any bonus, so 15 it is.
All right. So
I can't read.
that should be close enough to last week's initiative. We'll call that good. All right. So the Minotaur and the monk had just attacked one of these automatons, and when they defeated it, it ripped apart, and the elementals came busting out, much to your surprise. And the rest of the crew, like I said, is climbing up from the floor below through the broken skylight, and that's where we pick up with Goliath, our halfling barbarian who's in bear form.
Am I up yet?
Yes, we'll say that you have just breached the top of this broken skylight, and you see the monks surrounded by these strange metal men.
I'll attack the metal man.
All right, which one you going after?
Whoever's closest to the monk.
Looks like that would be this guy here.
I'm still on top of him, so I'll.
Oh, that's right. The paladin is riding the bear.
So you're here.
Yeah. I'll give you some backup.
And plus 5, 24 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
So, do the bite first. 6 plus 4 is 10 damage.
All right.
And then the claw, we gotta roll again for the claws, right?
Yep.
3, 8.
Does not hit. All right, so the bear runs over and grabs a big mouthful of Metal Man. All right, and now the paladin is up. Conveniently.
So I'll swing off to the side and I'll kind of stand on that corner there.
So you dismount the bear?
Yeah, between him and the monk. And I'll just swing at the one in front of me.
All right.
That is a 23.
That's going to hit. Paladin swings his war pick and strikes the automaton.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Yep.
All right, and that punctures the metal chest of the automaton, and it too falls to the ground. And as it does, its chest begins to clank and get pried open as more of our elementals come out. So with a hiss, a steam elemental pours out, and with a crack and crunch, an ice elemental comes out.
Oh man.
He's
Apparently
crunching.
each one contains 2.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm in danger.
He's crunching.
And now remember, you had run across the letter last week that explained to you how to use elementals to make magic items.
Yep.
If you can figure out some way to subdue these things.
Hitting them. Biting them. Something.
So we're trying to do non-lethal, I guess.
Well,
Well, we can use them afterwards.
maybe they'll drop something if I kill them. You never know.
All right. So Chiffon, you are up.
Alright.
Our human necromancer.
Alrighty, where?
You're over there.
So you are here,
Yeah.
Alrighty.
following the bear that just came out of the skylight, and you see this metal automaton get broken open by the attacks and spill out these strange elemental creatures.
Alrighty. I'm gonna firebolt Ice Boy.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty. I think is that a 9 or a 6?
That's where the dot is.
It's a 9. So, and then, what do I add to that? Do I add anything?
You had your spell attack twice.
Alright, 14.
A 14, that hits the ice elemental.
So then you roll a d10, which is the kind of block. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yay.
Wait, is it?
No,
This one.
it's this one.
Yeah.
I swear I played D&D before. 2! Oh boy.
All right, so your firebolt strikes the ice elemental and melts some of its cold exterior. And now Sethrikar, our dragonborn monk, is up.
I just do.
Well, you've got a steam elemental in front of you, a lava elemental and a mud elemental nearby.
Is it stuck in the middle with you? Trying to make a bad joke.
You're not the boss of me now.
First instinct is to say punch, and then common sense goes, no.
You can kick. I assume you have some sort of shoes or boots on.
I don't think we ever got that far.
No, you got close. I'm pretty sure.
Do I even have close?
Yeah, you got
I hope so.
I hope you do.
They're poor man's close, but you have close nonetheless.
Well, I mean, like, he's a dragonborn, so, like, would we really know?
That's true, your skin is naturally hard.
I don't know where the camera is.
One there, one back here,
Alright.
one up there.
Looking into the camera like I'm in the office.
All right, so you're gonna try to attack the steam elemental.
I guess the sunbolt, isn't it?
You haven't used it yet? Sure.
No, I haven't. I think I'll do that. The sunbolt.
Your sunbolts. All right.
Why not? Just I don't know which character I'm referencing here. I don't remember right now. My brain's off. I don't know.
All right. Roll to hit.
Yes. Nope. Oof.
You summon the power of the sun into a mighty bolt of energy that goes flying somewhere over there. Wide over there. You got a 1.
Some curves are out.
Shot it right back at the sun.
The sun requested its energy back. It's tired of me.
All right. So at that point, it's the elemental's attack, and the steam elemental comes at the monk. And give me a dexterity save as it exhales hot steam at you.
18 plus 4.
Plus 4?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Alright, so you skillfully dodge its steamy breath and avoid getting singed.
Yeah.
At which point, the mud elemental comes over towards you, and the fire elemental flies around here. Or the magma elemental, I should say. Alright, the mud elemental coughs and spews and spits mud at you. So give me another dexterity save, actually.
That's going so far. I'm sorry.
What does that say?
8.
8 total?
8 total. Yes.
Alright, so you are covered in mud, and you are now restrained.
Oh, gross.
Oh
As you are
boy.
stuck in place as the mud almost instantly hardens around your legs.
I don't need my legs.
Some people pay for that. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to be like, they do?
I think she was thinking pain to get restrained. You were thinking about mud bath.
Yeah.
No, wait. No adult language,
One of
okay.
these thoughts just doesn't belong here.
Alright, and then the lava elemental. Comes here, right behind the paladin, and exhales hot, fiery breath upon you. Your turn to give me a dexterity save.
15.
15?
Yep.
All right, so you avoid this fiery breath as best you can, and you only take half damage. So you take 4 points of damage from that.
Ah, it's fine.
You a little singed.
A little toasty.
At which point the ice elemental strikes at the bear.
I'll use my shield. Disadvantage.
All right, you're going to give him disadvantage to protect your ally. All right, so does a 17 hit the bear? I'm assuming it does. All right.
Love D&D, because
Bear's
does
only an
17 hit the
11.
bear?
I hope he's got a lot of health in 11.
All right, so the ice elemental punches you. And deals 4 points of damage as it strikes you with its cold, frozen fist.
Yay.
These guys move forward.
How many?
Well, each one of those metal ones is going to be 2 in a minute.
Only if you break them open.
Well,
How else are we going to do whatever?
All right, and this one here waves his hand in the general direction of the tieflings and summons a dust devil. So a swirling wind comes flying at you, and so the 2 tieflings are going to need to give me saving throws.
What kind of saving throw?
I will tell you in just 1 second.
dexterity, I think.
It might be strength, actually. It is strength. So it's a strength saving throw as you get blown by a swirling wind.
Unnatural 20.
You stand strong, even though, well, you hang on strong as you're kind of climbing out of the...
18.
All right, so you both are hanging on as this swirling dust blows glass in every direction as it hits the broken skylights.
It's that tiefling grit we got going on. Yeah.
Yeet thing.
All right, and then the... Not to be outdone by his friend, the one next to him summons a snowball swarm. Swirling chunks of frozen water come barreling at you. So this one is a dexterity save for both of you.
A 19.
Natural 20.
All right, you guys are holding on tight. All right,
I got hot dice tonight.
all right. So
I think we found the best players tonight.
So you each only take 5 damage. You take half damage from that.
Every time someone follows, I hit that button.
Oh. That is not nice.
Haven't even done anything yet.
All right, and you only take 1 point of damage from the dust devil since you saved against that. And then this one here turns and points his finger at the necromancer. And he's going to summon a large earthen hand that comes up out of the roof and tries to grab you.
Alright. What save?
And that is going to be a strength saving throw as it tries to wrap its
Got a -1 to strength save, so
wrap you
we'll
up
see.
in its big earthy fist.
Well, nice knowing y'all.
You can still do it.
I believe in you.
10.
10?
Yeah. Yee.
All right, so you are restrained as you are grabbed by this big stone fist, and you take 7 damage.
Hold on, I'm bad at math, so 1 second.
All right, and now it is Sorrow, the tiefling sorcerer's turn.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Douglas watching it.
Since they're right in front of us, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack one of the little automatons that's right. I think he's right in front of me. Yeah, that one.
All right. So you're gonna stay put? Are you still hanging on, or are you gonna climb out of the?
Yeah, I probably want to get out of the way first. Sorry.
All right. So you climb over here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go with a firebolt on that one.
All right. Shoot it with the firebolts.
10. No, hold on. No, I'm sorry. That's 8.
All right. 8 total.
Yes.
All right. So you summon fire through your hand and shoot it out, and it misses. So it whizzes past the automaton. All right. And now, how do you pronounce your name? Cyrilli?
Cyrilli, yeah.
Cyrilli, the warlock.
That's me. Cool. So, I guess I'll do something warlocky. I'm gonna cast Pest on the one that cast the ice blast on us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was.
Which one
That
was
was
that?
this guy.
Cool. Yeah, he's hexed.
All right.
I'm gonna do an Elder's Blast on that one.
So the tiefling waves her hand and
Yeah.
whispers wicked words and then fires a bolt of.
That's a 1.
The dice are not kind.
Going over there.
Her eldritch blast flings wide and blows open the door to the stairwell over here, just in time for Dr. Barnes to peek his head out,
Yay.
and barely gets missed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dr. Barnes speaks up and says, "Excuse me, did anyone see my barrel of pickled herring?"
I think it's on the floor over there.
Oh, yeah, isn't it near you?
Is it?
I
Yeah.
think it's near you.
Yeah, it's right near me.
Yeah, the Minotaur smashed it over here last week. At which point he realizes that you are fighting the automatons and says, "Oh, you've started the test. I don't think it's supposed to happen on the roof of the school, though. Quite odd. Quick tip: save the scrolls for the end." And then he quickly ducks out of the way because he doesn't want to get hit by stuff.
Gotcha.
What a useful fellow.
Don't like tests, and I don't want to be a part of any of them.
I don't.
I said that the last time. I'm out. I'm tapping out.
All right, and now we're back at the top of our order with Goliath, the druid.
Will attack. What's in front of me?
That's
the ice
the ice elemental. Yes.
I don't know. What do you think? Think we should start doing in some of these or break open the rest?
I don't want to break open the rest.
that's-
You gotta cut the numbers first.
Yeah, I agree. Let's attack the ice elemental. 12 plus 5, 17.
That's gonna hit. And he has already been wounded. So the bear bites the giant ice elemental. Careful, you're gonna give yourself brain freeze.
11.
11 damage. Alright. And you're gonna attack with your claw as well? Because 11 doesn't finish it off. It does look pretty wounded by that vicious attack.
Plus 5, 21.
That definitely hits if you swipe it with your big bear claw.
Would you say it's an icebreaker?
Ooh, that's 11 plus 4, 15.
Alright, so
Nice.
you smash that to bits. And you mentioned earlier about non-lethal damage. Are you trying to subdue this creature, or are you gonna...
Well, I'm wondering if we need them to use the scrolls at the end.
Oh, it's gonna be unconscious anyway, so
You might.
it doesn't matter.
Unconscious.
Unless they all form together into a
Or
big
wake back up,
amalgamation at
right?
the end.
Yeah, now let's just kill it.
You're gonna kill it?
Yeah.
Alright, so when you shatter it, the elemental energy inside of it starts to vibrate and expand and then explodes.
Of course it does.
Alright, so the paladin and the bear give me dexterity saving throws as this icy blast erupts from inside this elemental.
It's a learning experience.
Yeah.
16?
This is a school after all.
Yeah. You gotta learn
I'm
something.
fight this giant owl.
12.
Alright.
Not like in character, but just like in general.
I'm gonna fight this giant owl.
So yours is what?
16.
16? Alright, so you both save,
Awesome.
and so you only take 3 damage from the icy blast.
Alright.
Alright, but that one is gone.
Well, I'll say, well, I guess we'll try and take him alive then.
And let's see, that was Goliath to Auric.
Yep.
The paladin, you're up.
So did he hit the steam elemental or whatever? In front of him? Did you end up hitting it, or oh, you used your sunbeam and missed?
It just
Yeah.
curved all the way behind me.
Well, I'll move next to the monk then, so I'm kind of in between the fire. Yeah,
between
right
the
there.
fire and the steam?
Yeah.
It's very warm there.
Yeah. I'm getting a little sauna.
Gonna get a nice tan once
Yeah.
all this is over.
I'll swing at the fire one.
Alright.
24?
That definitely hits.
Okay.
Your blade stabs the magma elemental.
6 damage.
Alright. It hisses at you and hot magma kind of drips out of its mouth. Doesn't like that.
I'm not too concerned about that.
Alright, and Chiffon is up.
Alright, what can I do while I'm restrained?
All right, so you are gripped in this magical hand, so you can make another strength check to try to escape.
Big meaty claws.
Yep.
Alright.
Or if you have a spell that doesn't require somatic components, because you can't move your body well to cast it. So if you have any verbal spells, you can cast one of those.
You can't move any, and any attack rolls you have disadvantage. So anything that doesn't need an attack roll, like magic missile. I think Ray of Sickness needs one.
Is magic missile a verbal only spell?
I don't know.
Does it need it? I didn't see anything
I
about
have the
that.
magic missile card.
Magic missile.
It does not say.
It is verbal and somatic. It's the V and the S on it.
This. All right. So since I have pretty much nothing,
Try to pick it up.
You can make a strength check to escape.
all right, I'm gonna have to make the strength check since there's nothing else I can really do. I don't even know if those things have eyes, so I don't think blindness deafness is gonna work. So. One. Not a natural one, but a one nonetheless.
Right. So you are still held by the grip of this earthen fist.
If anybody wants to break me out, that'd be.
Yep, so someone could give her the help action to try to give her advantage next time. Or someone could try to break this guy's concentration. Yeah,
I'm
he's the
working
one.
on
I thought he was the one.
Oh, was it him? You're right. It is him.
Yeah, because he was far away.
Because I had him pointed at you. Alright, and Sethrakar, Dragonborn Monk, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. I need to get myself free, and I need to whack something in the head. So how do I do that in the same turn? I just need to get myself free first, though, so I need to do that somehow. And
So you can use your action to try to break free of the mud.
sounds good.
You have creatures within 5 feet of you, so you could attack them. You'd just be at disadvantage since you're basically being held from the waist down by this mud.
Yeah, breaking free sounds better.
Okay, make your strength checks.
I like my legs.
You like your legs, don't we all?
13.
13. You break free from the mud.
I am shaking.
All right, and you can still use your bonus action if you want to.
That's right, it didn't move.
You have the ability, I believe, to dash or disengage as a bonus action if you spend the key point. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds
Bonus action, anyways, you could. No, that's only if you did an attack first.
Yeah, he has to do attack in order to get the bonus action attack.
I'm trying to remember that one. Sometimes I'll play Monk. I enjoy Monk very much so.
That's just like up to 30 feet, right?
Your movement is up to 30 feet, yeah, so you can move.
Oh, 40, I'm sorry.
Oh, 40, yeah.
Welcome to D&D ASMR. You roll for initiative.
You could dodge, I think, and that'll give them disadvantage against you if you don't want to move.
Yeah, so you can use your bonus action to dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can also use a key point to do an attack as 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah, so you could use a key point to do flurry of blows if you still want to attack.
Yeah. That's after you make an attack action, though.
Okay.
I think I'll save for dodge, honestly.
All right, so you are now dodging,
Oh,
so
okay.
they have disadvantage to hit you. All right, and
I'm the worst D&D player.
now they get to go. So, with his disadvantage, the steam elemental is going to try to attack you again. And he misses thanks to your dodge, because my high roll was a 17, that would have been bad. Alright, and the mud elemental comes over here and he tries to pound on you with his big muddy fists.
Oh no, not the big muddy fists.
Not the pounding.
No.
Does a 15 hit you?
Armor class, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so you take 4 damage from its punch.
Ow.
Oh, yes.
And let's see, so and now the magma elemental is going to attack our paladin. And he swipes with a big molten claw and misses you.
I expected nothing less.
What's your armor class, dude?
20.
That's
And then
Yeah. That's why I'm up here.
Earthen fisting is still happening over there, so.
No,
It's
No, it's not.
We're just gonna skip past that.
This is a PG.
Table.
Wait, let's make this OPG.
Yeah,
Come
The
on.
stream is rated E for
it
everyone.
is a grip.
Earthen
not.
Grasp is actually the name of the spell.
Oh, I actually didn't know the name of the spell. That's why
Oh,
I
I
went.
know. Earthen Fisting was fun, though.
No, it's not fun though.
Cut to black. Cut the script.
Good night, everybody.
Don't go yet.
Alright.
There's plenty more terrible words where that came from.
Alright, so he's going to use his magic to control the Earth Hand again, and he's going to try to grab the other spellcaster.
Oh,
So you give me a strength saving throw.
None of us are strong.
that is a 13.
Alright, so you avoid the big Earthen Grasp.
Great way for Siobhan to show up.
It's that tiefling grit.
The Tiefling Grit.
We're feisty.
So is she unrestrained now since we changed targets, or?
What would I be?
Yes.
Alright, so.
I ain't worried about nothing.
But not before you take
Oh,
2 damage.
alright, that's not as bad.
Massive.
Massive amount of 2 damage.
If those things.
And
I'm not
these
gonna say
two
it because otherwise
automatons
it's gonna
charge
happen.
the sorcerer, and they both attack with their blade weapons. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
15?
Yes.
Alright, so one of them strikes you with its sword-like blade hand, and you take 8 damage.
That'll get you every time.
Damage.
What's that?
Got
They
him.
leave my area.
Got him.
No, they were over here. They just moved that way. This guy comes at you, though.
Yeah.
He attacks you.
Throw my shield Captain America style for disadvantage.
I don't think it quite works that
Oh,
well.
well,
That would be cool, though.
yeah.
I don't think that shape of shield works too well.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Does a 14 hit the bear?
Yep.
Alright. So you get attacked with his blade weapon. That's the wrong die. There we go. Alright, and you take 4 damage. And I believe that is all the creatures.
Think so? Yeah.
So, Sorrow,
Yep.
you are up.
Hey guys, parents are on the TV. Please sit in. Neither.
Okay, they're near me, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's try a rail of.
I don't understand.
No one
I need to
understands
get away
magic.
from it, but I don't want to get an advantage attack on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I know. I'm gonna go with a ray of frost on the one right in front of me.
Alright, now remember you're firing a ranged attack up close, so it's going to be a disadvantage.
Oh, that's a ranged attack. Okay, then we'll do burning hands then.
Alright. So they're going to make dexterity saving throws as you
Probably hit all 3 of them.
cast a fan of fire. Yeah, you certainly could hit all 3. Yep. Which is, I'm assuming, what you want to do.
Yes.
Alright, so the 2 directly in front of you fail their saving throws, and the one in the back makes it as he ducks behind the corner of the building.
Alrighty.
So roll your...
3d6.
Yes.
You messed with the wrong tiefling today. Alright, 8.
8 damage.
Yes.
Alright, so these 2 take 8 and he takes 4. So they're metallic bodies. These 2 especially are looking pretty bad off.
Yeah.
Please don't break it.
2 more elementals.
4. Hey, I'm
Well,
trying
yeah.
to get him to back
I've
off.
got like +2 enemies. That's it.
Please do not break it.
Alright, and now
Hey, I'm about ready to
Cerilli.
die.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm going to Eldritch Blast, the one that I hexed. I don't remember which one that is. I don't, she does.
I believe you hex
I hexed whatever one ice blasted
the
me.
one that did the snowball swarm,
Yeah.
which I think is this one right here.
Okay, I trust you. 16 plus 5 is a 21.
That definitely hits.
Yep. Of course it does. Eldritch
Our
Blast.
strategy's falling apart here. We're trying to minimize the elementals.
I don't know what the strategy is. Nobody told me.
Don't kill the armor before the elementals are taken
Communication
care
is
of.
key.
That goes
That's a
out.
6 actually. That's
That
a
goes
6
out the window
plus-
when I'm starting to die. So
So it's a 6 plus a 1 to 7. It's 7 damage.
Alright, so the Tiefling Sorcerer casts Burning Hands across these three, and then you hit him with an Eldritch Blast, so his metal is all hot and red, and then in the force blast of an Eldritch beam cracks him open as he falls into pieces, and a ice and smoke elemental come out.
Dope.
You guys can deal with that. I'm looking the other way. I'm focused on this mist one and the fire one.
And now we're back to the top with Goliath, our halfling druid.
Yeah. What's hurt here? Is he hurt? He's
Yeah, I hit the fire one.
The magma elemental is damaged.
hurt bad?
Yes, he looks pretty damaged. Well,
I mean, you could probably take one out with your bite and claws, maybe.
I take one of those. But I'll attack the steam elemental.
That's it.
the steam one.
his own test.
Because you're gonna finish off the fire one, right?
Yeah, probably. You know, maybe if I hit him.
10.
So the bear bites, and let's see, the steam elemental, that actually hits.
Nice. This is like the wind all over again in the well.
The ooze. Oh yeah, where's the ooze, man?
It's sitting down there. It's got to guard the well. We don't want that thing coming back up.
9 damage.
Alright.
I gotta roll for the claws.
Alright, the claw.
6 and 5, 11.
11's gonna hit.
Is 11 plus 4, 15.
Alright. So the bear pounds on the steam elemental and finishes it off. Now,
We learned our lesson.
Yeah, non-lethal damage.
non-lethal? Alright, so it is unconscious.
He's just unconscious.
And this after we're doing lethal, very lethal damage. Got it.
Very lethal damage to the automatons. That's the strategy.
Yep. It's always lethal damage.
Alright, and Auric, the paladin.
Yeah, so I'll swing again at the fire one.
Alright.
See the chat now. Oh.
That's a 18.
Oh, my arms are in the way.
Hi, look at you screaming.
18.
18 definitely hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. So you have wounded the magma elemental. And if it had blood, it would bleed.
That's fine.
It's hard to tell the difference. It's just magma everywhere.
Just a lot more magna pouring
He
out.
flickers a little every now and then.
It'd be like
I
that.
imagine like drops of magma sizzle out and land on the rooftop. Alright, and
House is just becoming more of a riot.
Chiffon, you are up.
All right. I am going to.
Can I help her or at all? Or no?
Well, she's unrestrained because
She's
it's
unrestrained.
go for the other one.
I am going to cast Magic Missile on Mr. Fire.
Mr. Fire? Alright.
Yeah. So, don't.
Well, you can't. The way magic works and any kind of ranged attack, you can't do it non-lethally.
Oh.
So if you use
I
a magic,
don't-
yeah, it'll kill it. And like
Alright.
that other one, it blew up when we killed it.
All right.
So
So change of plans. I'm aiming it at the 2 newest little boys up that popped up.
Alright, one of these two?
Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna divide attacks and hit both of them?
Yeah. I only have 3, but it's gonna be yeet, yeet, yeet.
Alright, now you could cast it as a second level spell, which would give you 4 bolts instead of 3.
Isn't the caveat of a second level spell like
you'd use a second level spell slot.
and I only have 2 of those.
Yeah. So that means you lose one of your casts with Hold Person, Scorching Ray, or Blindness and Deafness.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion if you wanted to hit both of them twice. Then.
Yeah. I'll take the lower damage on Steamy Boy. So.
Okay.
All
So you
right.
have 3 to split up how you want.
Alright. So.
So roll 2 of those for the ice one, right? You're gonna hit the ice one
Caper
twice.
Games, Wilmington, North Carolina.
This event is at Wilmington, North Carolina's Cape Fear Games.
3
I don't
3 and
have
4
history,
for
I'm
7 for Icy Boy.
So
that'll be
plus 1 to
9.
each of those is actually 9 on him.
Whoop. And then
5 to the other.
5 to Steamy Boy.
Nice.
Alright, so you do 5 on the smoke one.
Yeah. Smoky Boy, not Steamy Boy.
You can be steamy.
Let's not.
You don't want to get steamy with the smoke elemental?
It's my turn to say don't.
Alright, and so now it's Sethrakar, our Dragonborn monk, who's surrounded by elementals, I believe.
At least one's
We actually
down.
lucky game
Yes.
question.
The
Right?
steam elemental is down.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure we weren't ignoring them.
I'll kind of whisper over to you, hit him softly.
Sure,
We want to take him alive.
I'll just softly hit it with my short sword.
Okay.
That does something.
You can hit it with the flat of your blade instead of the edge.
That works.
Or the pommel.
Hit that whip.
Can I non-lethally
That's using a sword and
something
punching.
with my pack weapon?
Yes.
You're genius, Michael. I didn't use that.
Okay.
So it's basically you just turn your axe sideways or something. And
Yeah, just hitting with the butt of the axe.
And we got 50.
That's gonna hit.
Caprice.
That's going to hit.
that's gonna hit.
Well, yeah. I can hit
so
him
that's
with
gonna be
like
a
the flat
D6.
side of the axe, like a bat.
D6 plus 4. I forgot about
I don't think so, no.
What's your weapon?
it. So that's short
Short sword.
Is that a
So add your-
finesse? Then you add your
Add your dex to
dexterity.
that.
Oh, okay. So down now. No, that Dex is just 2.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
so
I got
that's-
plus 4 attack.
You are proficient with it, so yeah, it would be 4.
No, the plus 4 is to hit, and it's plus 2 to damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because the proficiency bonus just goes to the hit, not the damage.
Okay. So it'd be
So
2.
7 damage with your sword, and then you can use your bonus action to make your martial arts attack.
Yeah, to make a.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright?
Just gonna punch me.
Punch the mud.
I feel like I'm in some kind of anime or something. That's a.
So it'd be plus 4. So it'd be a 13.
13 hits.
Alright.
And it'd be a D4.
D4 plus your 2.
Yes.
Learning so much. 3.
Alright, so a total of 10 damage on the mud elemental. And you strike it with both sword and fist.
Preferably at the same time.
Right.
What's in? We hope.
This blade is but a farce.
That's their moderator.
Oh, thank gosh.
And
Moderator.
now it's their turn. So the ice elemental is unhappy with the wizard and her magic missile. So he's going to breathe on you.
Oh man.
So frozen breath comes your way, and I need a dexterity save.
Alright. 7?
A 7? Alright, so you are frigid.
Widget.
You take 5 damage, 5 cold damage.
Is anybody a healer in this party?
Yeah. I gotta get over to you though, or you have to get over to me.
Alright, and the smoke
Great.
elemental moves toward the
Way off in the distance.
tieflings.
Yeah.
This is a great introduction.
And the smoke elemental exhales its cinder breath
No, I like unhail better.
at the tiefling warlock. I don't need to roll. You need to give me a dex saving throw.
I forgot that I was the warlock, and I was like, oh, cool, not me. That is a dex.
Yes.
It's 11.
11. Alright, so you are hit by the cinder breath,
Oh,
and you are blinded. You cannot see right now.
You are
Ash and soot all in your face and eyes.
you are doing the bird
It really
box
makes you
show.
look like a devil.
I don't
big fan of this right now.
Can we get enough in the chat?
And this guy moves his earthen grasp over towards the tiefling sorcerer. So you give me a strength saving throw as the big muddy hand comes to grab you.
Give me strength. 12.
12. You narrowly avoid the grip of his earthen grasp. And then the one here closest to you swings with his blade weapon and misses you.
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
Alright. And this one shoots fireworks out of his hand, which explodes near the bear, the paladin, and the monk. So the three of you need to give me saving throws.
Bear, a paladin, and a monk walk into a bar.
What kind?
Hang on.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and roll and just add your bonus.
It's gonna tell us.
What's the saving throw?
It is Constitution saving throw.
So
7.
7? 13?
12.
12. Alright, so the monk is blinded by the arcing sparks of fireworks that dance around you.
They're real pretty fireworks.
Goodbye.
And so the bear and the paladin are fine. You squint your eyes and avert your gaze from the Jubilee-like fireworks for all our X-Men fans out there.
All four of you.
All four of you. And let's see. We still have the mud and the lava elemental. The lava elemental swings its magma-like claw at the paladin, and that's going to miss. Then the mud elemental stumbles over itself as it tries to attack the monk. I mean, it is mud after all.
I'm blind and I can't get it.
That's true. He gets it. Well, even with he gets advantage now that you're blind. Oh,
The duality of mud elementals.
that went from a natural 1 to a natural 20 with advantage.
F.
Thanks for reminding me that you were blind.
Can we get...
I'm starting to regret
Don't
it.
be afraid to interact with us in chat.
Just post your sad voice. in the
I
chat.
promise I'm actually funny.
All right, so that is 6 damage from the 7 damage. I'm sorry, to the monk from the mud.
7 damage?
They're not very strong elementals, you know. There's just a lot of them.
This is fine.
These are definitely lesser elementals. Technically, they're methods for those of you who are playing at home. All right, and Sorrow, the sorcerer, you are up.
Let's see. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm doing this right before I try to cast it. Let's see. No, it's got to be within touch range. Darn it.
Well, you got a couple around you, so
In touch range?
that's anything within 5 feet.
Yeah, you got the smoke elemental right next to you.
Oh no, I'm not trying to. Let's put it this way. It would help them, so I don't want to do that.
Oh.
Could I disengage and move over to the warlock over here?
Disengaging would be your action.
Yeah, if you disengage, that's your action.
Okay.
But you can move over here. It's difficult terrain because this is the broken skylight that you guys are climbing on, but you can get there.
Yeah. I'll pop over there then.
All right.
I don't think I got anything else.
Now, do you have your meta magic? Do you have like a quicken spell?
I only have distant and an empowered spell.
Gotcha. Okay. Because the quicken spell would allow you to cast with a bonus action. All right. So you maneuver into that position there behind the other tiefling.
Well, I do have magic points. I think I have like 3 magic points. Does that do anything?
Sorcery points.
Or sorcery points, yes.
Yep.
Well done.
But that would be used to either your empower or your distance.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Okay, so where are we at? Yep, you were
I'm
up.
blind.
You are blinded, but you can make a saving throw to try to get unblinded if you want, or you can make an attack while you're blind.
I'm gonna make an attack while I'm blind.
All right.
With disadvantage, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yes. And my hex got moved to someone.
All right.
It got moved to Smoke Demon.
All right.
Yeah.
And you're gonna try to find him while you're blinded.
Yes.
All right, and you are
That's
precariously
me.
on top of
That's-
the broken skylight. Oops.
I'm there.
Okay. So just don't roll a 1, or I'm gonna say you fall out of the skylight.
Thanks. That is an 11 plus 5 is a 16.
All right. So even blinded, you swing your giant axe and you strike the smoke elemental.
Yes. Let's do this. Let me get there. There we go. So it is a D.
You strike him
Well.
softly, of course.
Yes, very softly.
Okay.
Using
That's
non-lethal
a
damage.
non-lethal damage. That's a 7 plus 2 plus 5. Very non-lethal.
A non-lethal 7 plus 2
2
plus
plus
5.
5.
So 14 damage.
I do a non-lethal 14 damage.
All right.
How non-lethal was that?
The smoke elemental looks like it's on its last wisp.
Ah.
There's not much left of the smoke elemental at this point.
Well, I'm glad I did that very non-lethally then.
So you avoided an explosion.
Yes.
All right. And
Just gonna keep on being blinded.
now we're back to the top with Goliath, our druid in bear shape.
I can only burn a healing spell on myself, right?
Correct.
Alright then. So,
Which you can do that as a bonus action and still make your attack.
yeah, I know. I was gonna say to heal her, but I can't do that.
I don't have a backup character if this one dies. Oh.
You could always maneuver and try. No one's currently threatening you, so you could always maneuver and try to,
Run away.
yeah, take cover somewhere, like over there by the owlbear.
You should do that.
Right between me and the
Like
magma elemental and all that.
Like right now.
All right.
I gotta wait for my turn.
How hurt is this mud elemental?
How hurt is the mud elemental? He is pretty wounded.
Alright, we'll go after him.
All right, so I'm just going to move the steam elemental over here to keep track of the ones that you've subdued.
9.
9, you do not bite the mud elemental. You're going to try your claw.
Yep.
All right.
7.
All right. So your
It's a miss all around.
mighty damaging streak has come to an end. All right, and now it's Oric,
Yeah.
the paladin.
You already know. I'm swinging at the fire elemental.
All right.
Non-lethal.
Not lethal.
Yeah. It is a 24.
That definitely hits.
5 damage.
That is enough to finish it off.
Cool.
A non-lethal finish off.
Yeah.
So you have
Hello. Hi,
sub-
y'all.
subdued the magma elemental.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. I think we opened up
Oh,
the room.
God.
4:15.
All right.
What happened?
Hello, bots.
Oh,
And
I shouldn't have
then
said anything.
I guess I'll
This is a lovely
move
room of
over a
life.
bit to that corner where the
I
skylight
don't
is.
know what's happening.
No, you cut it in half.
Alright,
You
So
lost
just on
the
that
advantage.
corner there.
So the paladin moves to
Yeah.
here. All
And
right.
I'll look menacing.
Look menacing.
Yeah.
At the ice elemental.
It's kind of everything.
All right.
He's just standing there menacingly.
All right. And Chiffon, our necromancer, you are up.
I'm gonna yeet myself as far away from it into a relative safety.
All right.
Like,
There's a door into that room over there, or this room here that looks like you can get to without.
Maybe Dr. Barnes will treat you.
I take that back. Actually, if you went into that door, you would take an opportunity attack from this guy. So you could get into this door and hang out with Dr. Barnes, the owlbear.
I'm gonna yeet myself into the owl
He is a
bear
doctor.
because he doesn't seem like he wants to kill me.
Oh no, he's a nice guy.
We don't know what kind of doctor though. Maybe he's only an owl bear doctor.
He's a medical doctor.
All right, so
Yeah, but maybe he's an
she-
owl
she
bear doctor.
Picks up her little human legs and just yeet.
All right, so you run for the door, gasping for breath.
Maybe you ask him to heal you.
I don't know who you are. I don't know where I am. Please help me. I might be dying.
Dr. Barnes, the awakened owlbear, reaches into his feathery chest and pulls out his spectacles and puts them on his face and says, "Oh, I can help you, my dear."
Please do. I'm not really like interested in taking this test right now. I've already actually chosen my school of magic. But I just need help. Please help.
Once you've started the test, there's really no stopping it.
Can you at least heal me? Like.
That is my job. I am a doctor.
Okay.
You went to middle school.
All right, Doctor Sir. If you could just like heal me up so I can like, I don't know, do something. I don't know what I want to do anymore. All I know is that like, I don't know anymore. Just help. Help.
All right. He looks like he's busy conjuring some sort of healing magic. He goes at the end of the round. So.
All right.
All right, and now Sethrakar.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch the mudman again.
Punch the mud elemental.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally
A
punch him.
non-lethal punch. My favorite
Still
kind.
blind though.
You are blinded by the sparks, so that's going to be a disadvantage to hit with those attacks.
So roll both of those.
Go for it.
Why?
I believe in you.
8 plus 4, that'd be a 12.
Or is that minus?
No.
Yeah, you just have to take the lowest.
So
You
it's
still,
eight.
you still add your plus 4, so that's going to be a
12,
12.
yeah.
That's going to hit. So you strike him with a punch. Are you going to punch again with your bonus action, or use your sword?
Non-lethal sword.
Non-lethal sword attack, right?
Let's swing again. I need to use that again, don't I?
Yes.
Yes.
So you swing with your short sword and punch. That's gonna hit. All right. So roll your d6 plus 2 damage and your d4 plus 2 damage.
Do not fail me.
1 and 5.
10. 7, 8. Yeah, 10 total all around.
All right. So you shatter the mud elemental and he goes down. You have subdued another one of these mythic creatures. Even blind, the monk takes somebody down. All right, and now it's their turn.
I think it cost us some viewers with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it took about like. No,
All right.
12 years.
That one takes cover in the doorway,
It's their loss. We're having fun.
and he's going to point at the paladin. And all of a sudden, your armor
Enjoy your
starts to
viewers.
get really hot.
You help make this fun.
I don't mind. I was fighting a magma elemental before.
All right, you take 8 fire damage as your armor starts to heat up.
It becomes spicy. Spicy.
As he casts heat metal on your armor. And then the ice elemental is going to strike the broken skylight that the 2 tieflings are standing on. So both of you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Awesome.
We did taking count of the environment.
Nobody expects the fire elemental.
Oh, what kind of save? You said Dex.
Dex.
That's going to be 11.
11?
Yeah.
14? Alright. Alright, so you again hang on for dear life. There's really nothing left of the skylight but the metal frame as more glass falls down into the building below. And then the smoke elemental is going to attack the warlock. Are you still blind?
Yes, I did not do a saving throw because, like the midichlorians, I'm the powerhouse of the cell.
It's very Star Wars tonight.
I meant to say Mondrakindi.
Mitochondria.
I have not taken a science class in like a decade. So.
It's like mini chlorine.
That's understandable. That's all right.
Right?
Like midichlorians in the powerhouse of the cell.
Put that in our
they
slash
sure
prequel
are.
memes.
Alright, well, actually, you get a saving throw at the end of his turn.
Oh,
But he's going to attack you first.
cool. Of course he is.
And he gets advantage
Of course he does.
because you're blind.
Of course you are.
Let's see, does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Alright, so he tries to attack and he misses. And now you get...
Oh no.
now you get a saving throw.
Cool. That's a 14.
A 14.
Yeah. Do I add anything to it?
That would be a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution 15.
Alright, so you have gotten the soot and ash out of your eyes. You are no longer blind.
Of course. I'm just that good. I'm baller.
Ball is life, you know.
Ball is life.
25. This one charges the paladin.
Right.
And that one is okay. Alright, he casts blur upon himself, which makes him harder to hit. And then he swings at you with his blade weapon and misses.
Fancy magic didn't help you any there.
You can't keep making me laugh like this.
I'm sorry. There are memes that express.
Treasure trove. Here, take them. Take them all.
I got all the memes.
I got boxes.
Binders.
I'm the child of the internet.
Binders full of names.
Yeah, that too.
Alright, and this one moves his earthen grasp over towards you, so give me a strength saving throw.
19 plus 22.
I can now
Alright,
read.
you resist the earthen grasp
Nice.
as the big dirt hand tries to grab you.
And remember, kids, it's earthen grasp, not what I thought.
Not what you called it.
And we're not repeating that because
No.
I want to be on the live stream next week.
This is a PG stream.
This is on a Christian server.
This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Alright, where are we at? So that was their turn. Now, Sorrow, Sorcerer.
Okay, now am I still dangling from the skylight, or did I already get up, or?
Yeah, you made your save, so you're still clinging on to the metal framework of the skylight.
Okay, so let me
Hang in there, baby.
pull out of there and pop back away from the skylight. Move out of the skylight.
Alright, where are you going?
I'm gonna try.
Over there.
Towards the monk? Towards the paladin? Paladin here, monk there?
Actually, let me stay within range, touch range, because
Alright, you can always touch her, then use your movement afterwards.
yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Okay, so we're going to do mage armor on the warlock to help out, and
This is PG server. I'm a Christian
Very
Minecraft
good.
server.
Alright,
touch spell.
so you cast melee or mage armor. I'm assuming you're gonna let him do that?
I guess.
Alright.
Do you want to live?
The warlock doesn't like
I'm not a big fan of physical contact
That's kind of how the spell
Or-
works, unfortunately.
or other people
or other people.
or other tieflings
Unfortunately,
or like really anyone.
You just
the
don't
only
like
thing
it.
she
Killing
cares.
me over here.
The only thing she cares about is her little demon. Because, like, can you imagine? It's like when you die, suddenly you're rolling up to the gates of wherever, because I can't use these words, and you already got your demon sugar daddy. Like,
But she doesn't actually. Her sugar daddy is from the far realm.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If when I die, that's it.
You abandoned your diabolic heritage.
Exactly. I'm going to purgatory, I guess. I don't know.
man, this sounds like a bad contract.
Alright, so mage armor gives
What is it?
13 plus your dex.
13 plus dex.
13 plus. 14, thank you.
So your armor class is improved by 2, and then you're going to use your movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement and get away from there. I'm gonna go over to Monk actually.
All right, you're going to go over here?
Yep.
All right. And
My good friend Brian,
now our warlock, Cerulean.
you've come back to me.
Question. If I
How's the
move
money?
in any direction, they get an opportunity attack, right? I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah, the smoke elemental will get an opportunity attack on you.
Cool, I'm not gonna move then.
All right,
Let's hit it again. I still got my pack weapon out.
hit it with your axe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this thing.
Oh wait, I'm blind. I don't know what to do. Oh wait, I can smell
15 plus 4 is a 19.
All right, that hits.
Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna do a non-lethal
Non-lethal axe attack.
axe attack. That's an 11 plus 2 is a 13.
All right,
I'm not done yet. Let me do all of it plus 2.
plus your hex.
Yeah.
You
All
don't
right.
go down yet. I'm not
And then
done with
I move my hex move to ice guy.
All right, so with the flat of your giant axe
Yeah.
blade, you somehow knock the smoke elemental unconscious.
I do a lot of damage now. I'm a big fan.
And now we're back to the top. Goliath, the druid. The halfling druid, named the Goliath.
I think I have to attack this guy because if I move any other way, he'll get an opportunity, right?
No,
After
he.
everybody else or no?
This guy here, he's actually in the room. He took cover in the doorway there. So,
He's burning my armor up.
yep, you are not in this threat range, so you can move.
Oh, he's attacking you? No?
Yeah, he's got a concentration
Can
spell on
I,
me.
can I get to him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you can just come around here to the doorway.
Well,
That's fine.
On top of the biggest bottles you can character interact.
All right, so your bite does not hit.
ah,
19.
Your claw attack does hit, though.
8 plus 4, 12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
All right, so your big bear claw
Big, meaty claws.
shatters the automaton, and let's see, a magma and a smoke elemental pop out.
But they're in the room, right?
They are in the room, and the concentration on the spell is broken because the methods power the automatons. They're not actually the ones.
Every bad joke I make doesn't count. Keeps
Any
going
chance I
lower.
can back up and close the door with my teeth?
Give me a dexterity check.
That'll teach him to go into a room.
Never leave the party.
16? All right. Yeah. I'll say that's why you missed with your bite, because you were focused on trying to close the door with your teeth.
Back up a little bit, close the door.
All right.
Nothing is in here. Nothing exists beyond this point.
just no.
Schrodinger's element.
Sure, you just.
They exist, but
All right. Oric, the paladin.
Has that ice one been hit pretty bad? How's he look? Does he have cracks in him yet?
He's been wounded.
Is he cracking up?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll move forward one and take a swing at him.
All right.
non-lethal.
Are you entertained by your
Does Hex only apply to you though?
Yes. I believe so.
22.
22, you definitely hit.
I guess I'll smite him. So that's 4.
Now you can't do non-lethal with
Well,
smite.
I guess I won't smite him then.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's just 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
And
Oh, I think that's a new follower. Tech Noob.
and then I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
What's that?
I'll
like
cast
that.
Sanctuary on myself
All right.
as a bonus action.
A bonus action.
Yep.
Not again.
So you have called down the blessing of your deity upon yourself.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
We went through the end of one round, right? So did the owlbear heal?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
has Mr. Owl
The awakened owlbear, Dr. Barnes.
Dr.
Yeah.
Barnes, yeah, that's what his name is.
Doctor, that boy, what up?
Here comes that boy.
So
It's me.
you get 13 hit points
Yay!
as he heals you.
I'm sorry,
And the owlbear says, "Oh, now technically, dear, I'm not supposed to interfere in the test, but there's no other professors left at the school.
Well, what is this test, anyways? Just,
It's the test for the School of Transmutation, of course.
all right. How many schools are there? Like, just so I have a.
7.
The Arcane Academy has 8 schools, of course.
Oh, I'm on. Sorry.
All right. Have they hit the school of necromancy yet?
I don't know. You have to ask your friends.
All right. So that's. See, I don't know. Will taking this test force me to change my school of magic? Because if it does, then I'm just gonna try to remove myself from this situation.
Oh no! It just gives you access to more sections of the academy.
All right, that's fair. Cause well, okay.
And what they've already figured out is this academy is like several hundred years old, so really not much is left of these academies. But the magic has degraded, and the tests are kind of quirky and weird now.
She doesn't know anything.
Quirky and weird.
I was gonna say she isn't smart, but she has the most points in intelligence.
The owlbear was in some sort of supernatural hibernation,
All right, and we have woken.
and they woke him up.
All right. Thank you for healing me. I truly do appreciate it. So I'm gonna go out there and I'm going to try to help my friends not, die. That'd be great.
Good luck, dear.
Thank you. What's your name? Just I don't think I caught it.
Dr. Barnes.
I'm Chiffon.
Oh, nice to meet you, Stefan.
If you ever come by the Lamar Bakery, then I'll be there for you.
I do like baked goods.
Oh, I make the best ones. All right, I shall see you after the test, or if I might die again. So.
If you die, I will tell your story.
All right. But if I need healing, then I know where to go. Thank you, doctor.
Oh, you're welcome.
Alrighty. So. All right.
She keeps cracking up with Dr. Barnes.
I want to know where you got his PhD from.
He got it from bird school.
From the Arcane Academy.
I was trying to think of a good pun. I couldn't.
Hold on, I need to Google the scientific name of an owl. I can get a good pun.
He's a 4th level cleric. Sort of. All right, let's see. So are you going to make an attack? Because you still have your actions. You just got healed by him.
Alrighty. Well, it's not my turn yet, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Oh. Alrighty.
Booster.
What's that?
Is that a booster? Booster.
Oh, you and the puns.
We're all gonna die laughing tonight.
Hideous laughter. Okay. So she is going to walk back out.
You can always just use the doorway as cover if you want to, too.
All right. Actually, then yeah. So she's going to use the doorway as cover,
Okay.
and she is going to cast Firebolt. No, wait. I don't have any like non-lethal. I'm going to cast Blindness Deafness on Icicle Man.
All right.
I'm going to cast it on Arnold Schwarzenegger. There we go.
Do you have any, what kind of weapons do you have? Do you like a dagger?
I got a quarterstaff.
I was gonna say, if you had a dagger, you could, at least throw it.
So he fails his save.
All
So
right.
you want him blind or deafened?
I want him blind because.
All right. So he is blinded.
All right.
The big ice, or not? He's not very
The
big.
Iceman blindeth.
The ice. All right. And Sethrakar, our dragonborn monk.
I think I need to roll a save to cure my libus.
Let's see. You were blinded by the pyrotechnics, so yes. Give me a Constitution save.
I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. 13.
Are there any good university
Alright,
puns with
so-
that kind of stringy formes?
Fireworks.
You have recovered from the searing of your eyes.
Always got to use those windshield wipers. That's how you get it. That's how you can see.
All right, but you're still blinded this turn. So by the end of this turn, you will be unblinded. But you can still make your action if you want to do something while blinded.
It's bad.
You are on a roof, so. All right, and now these guys come busting out of the door.
No way. They must have to have strength.
The magma elemental just kind of melts his way through it.
Creepy.
All right, and
I mean, but that's how physics work.
the magma elemental coughs up
That's how
molten
Morpheus
lava
works.
and spits it at the druid bear. So give me a dexterity saving throw. Nine total?
Yep.
So you are struck with molten magma and take a whopping 5 damage.
You've been struck by magma.
And give me another dexterity saving throw as the smoke elemental coughs cinders at you.
14.
Alright, so you have avoided that, so you are not blinded by the cinders, but you are singed by the magma. And the ice elemental attacks the paladin. 17 doesn't hit you with all your armor stuff.
Nope.
And the metal automaton swings his blade at you, and that actually hits. It's a 21.
Do I have? Oh, well, I actually have my sanctuary, so he has to make a wisdom save first.
Oh, good points.
Yeah.
Which he does not.
So, can't attack me.
Can't attack you.
Nope.
Alright, so he's going to turn and attack the wizard, which gives you an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Fortunately, he's going to hit him.
14.
Alright, that hits him. Or no, I'm sorry, it does not hit him.
Oh.
The metal guys are harder to hit than the elementals.
Let's see.
Alright, does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
Alright, so you are struck for the...
Well, you've got your shield if you want to use that, and that'll make it not hit you.
Do you want to cast shield on yourself?
Can I cast shield on myself?
You certainly can, it's a reaction.
Alright, I'm casting shield on myself.
Alright, so this invisible barrier comes up around the wizard and blocks the attack.
Remember the last test that was just collect some shields and then talk about your feelings? I missed that one.
That was the Abjuration School of Magic.
Yeah, I was a bigger fan of that one.
Transmutation Magic's a little more aggressive. Alright. This one comes over here and tries to attack the tiefling.
Warlock.
And it looks like that's going to hit. That's an 18. Alright, so you take 7 damage
Radical.
as it swings its bladed appendage at you. And I think that's everyone.
Yep.
Alright, so Sorrow, our sorcerer.
Let's see. I'm gonna. I'd have to go close
If I knew we were
for
going to be in the
that.
middle of that, I would have
So I want to do it non-lethally. I'm gonna get up to the ice elemental and attack it with my one of my daggers.
Alright,
Non-lethally.
non-lethal. Alright.
It's a crazy move, but we got to stop this.
You got it. I'm right there anyway.
Sure. That's 11.
Alright, I'm
11's going to hit.
Awesome.
Shave him a little.
Let's see. So it's D4 plus 2. Non-lethal. 3.
3 damage. So you shank him with your dagger and take a chunk of ice off of him. And now Cyrilli, the warlock, is up.
Cool. I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna hit bad boy that hit me.
All right, the big metal automaton.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 7 plus 4.
That's not gonna hit.
Darn.
I don't know what that picture is.
It's Pop Jams.
Oh, the PogChamps!
Pop Jams.
They've come! They've come for us!
Oh, Brock High. That's someone I know on a Tumblr.
Awesome. All right.
I really like not to be in this situation right now, by the way. That's what I use my awakened mind on that.
On the automaton.
Yeah, on the automaton, and just be like, hey, could you not though?
Phenomena.
Trying to talk your way out of the combat.
Yeah.
Phenomena.
After you swing your axe.
After I swing my axe and I miss, it's like, could we not though?
Now remember, you could use your movement and not leave his threat range to get over here. Then you wouldn't be on the.
Can I do that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I do that.
So you're not on the shaky skylight.
Dope. Yeah, I do that.
And Goliath, the druid barbarian. The halfling druid barbarian named Goliath. I feel like I have to keep clarifying that because there's a race of Goliaths.
Go after the smoke elemental.
Goliath, but not that one.
Alright, the bear attacks the smoke elemental,
15 plus 5, 23.
and you get to bite it with a big mouthful of ash and cinder.
5.
Okay? And you're going to make your claw attack on it too?
15 plus 5, 23.
Definitely hits.
Seven, 4, 11.
11, so a total of 16 damage? Yep. Alright. That's... So it is wounded as your bear mauls the smoke elemental. And Oric, the paladin, you are up.
I'll use my conquering presence, and so I'll make all the elementals. They all have to make wisdom saves.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the metal guys as well.
Alright, so the smoke elemental, what's your target?
Everything.
No, but I mean your target number.
12.
Okay, so the smoke elemental fails, the lava or the magma elemental fails, the ice elemental saves, and the automaton over here fails. This one saves.
Okay. So they're all frightened of me.
They're all frightened of you.
Yeah.
Alright, so on their turn they have to use, oh no, they have to use their reaction, right? To move away from you.
Well, yeah, they can't come closer to me, and they all have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Alright, so your ability doesn't make them run?
They just can't move closer to me. Yeah.
Okay, they can't move closer. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Alright, so they have disadvantage to hit you?
Oh, they just have disadvantage against any ability check and any attack roll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they can't move any closer.
That's a nasty ability.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it can't repeat the save until the end of its turn. So.
Gotcha. Okay, so they'll be making all their moves with disadvantage on their turn. And is that your action?
Yeah, that's my action.
Okay, and then Chiffon, our necromancer.
All right. Well, this big boy is right in front of me.
He is.
So I'm just gonna try to cast Firebolt in front.
Alright, now that's going to be a disadvantage because that's a ranged attack on a melee combatant.
The only I don't want to use all of my slots, and the only other thing I have is a quarterstaff.
Yeah, you can.
Hit him with a stick.
Just poke it in the face.
You can if you do a two-handed quarterstaff, it's
That's D8 damage.
it's a D8 instead of a D6. So you can do two-handed.
All right. So I'm just gonna like
You got a +1. So.
I'm gonna lift it over my head and try to.
Beat it with a stick.
Yeah, beat it with a stick.
Alright, roll to hit.
The stick is the only thing I have at this rate. She is.
9.
She doesn't hit.
Not with a 9, no. It kind of clangs off of its metal skull.
Valiant effort. Maybe next time.
Alright, Sethakar, the Dragonborn monk.
First off, I just just like to say I am free of blindness.
You are free of the blindness.
I don't know what this voice is.
Your character voice.
Sure, why not?
All right, where are you going?
Could I try and freeze part of, not all of, but part of the flame elemental? Magma elemental, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can use your frost breath on him. He hasn't been hit yet. It's not likely to kill him.
Fair enough, let's do that.
I mean, that's your judgment based on what you've seen from the other attacks.
Oh, I will get him.
See, if you take a step backwards, I think you would be able to breathe your frost breath on him.
There's the problem though, backwards is falling.
Well, you can move to the
But
right just a bit.
this is just rooftop here, so that'd be difficult terrain to stand like right there.
Oh, that'll be fine then, yeah.
All right, and you can kind of aim your frost breath like that.
That works for me.
Totally catch them both.
Well, I don't know if you want to catch both. The smoke one might die after
right.
what you
Smoke one
did.
could blow
Yeah.
up.
No,
we want none.
we probably need all that we need anyway, so.
Well, don't we have the smoke one?
No, I just don't want them to explode.
Oh,
on
we
me.
don't want him to
I thought the
explode.
breath was supposed to be a
I was
save,
like,
was
we
it
already
not?
caught that
No,
Pokemon.
the problem is,
Whom's that Pokemon?
This is all we need
Breath
is
safety is
Well, you might want to make two of something.
Ice Bro.
it says
I'm just trying to attack.
Yeah, it's a saving throw against your. So he'll make a saving throw against your ice breath.
Yeah.
Do that every make it because otherwise there's no rub it off.
I'll roll for the monster to save against your breath. You don't have to roll the hit with that.
Oh,
Gotcha. Just roll damage.
Oh, just roll damage?
Yep,
Okay.
you failed to save, so you have frosted the magma elemental.
4 and 3, 7.
7 damage. Alright.
You need to cool off.
Okay, Mr. Freeze.
Alright.
I love Schwarzenegger bugs.
Yeah.
I do.
And
I'm sorry.
let's see where we. Okay, now the bad guys get to go. So this one's going to attack the wizard.
Man, this anime arc is really long.
I thought Naruto had long filler arcs.
we ain't in the filler right now.
Alright, I'm assuming the 16 hits you.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, you take 4 damage from the blade-like appendage at the end of the automaton's arm.
Heard.
Alright, now the ice elemental is going to.
Isn't he still blinded from me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he'll need to make a save at the end of his turn, so he's at disadvantage right now.
Well, they're all at disadvantage. anyway.
They're all at
Yeah,
disadvantage because of
a
his
bunch of
ability.
them anyway.
We are all disadvantaged.
Double disadvantage.
Only if there was such a thing. Alright, the ice elemental tries to shove the tiefling off the roof.
Sure.
So, Sorrow, give me a strength saving throw.
Alrighty. 16.
Alright,
Nice.
you resist the push of the ice elemental.
Get off my shoulder. What you doing?
Alright, and the magma elemental is going to use his hot claws on the bear. That's going to hit. Oh, you're right. That's still going to hit.
That 11 AC will get you.
I got 10 AC if it makes you feel better. I'm very squishy.
Alright, so you take 3 damage from the magma elemental.
He rolls damage, disadvantage too, right?
She's
I
my
don't know that
character is
exists.
single. I'm not.
And then the smoke elemental attacks you as well. He's still going to hit, even with the disadvantage. And so you take an additional 6 slashing damage.
So it's that total 6.
9 damage. Alright, and the automaton's going to attack the tiefling. The other tiefling, the tiefling warlock.
Yeah, I figured that.
That's going to hit. That's
That
a
one
natural
failed,
19.
didn't he? Or-
Oh, wait. Yes, that one did fail to save. So that's actually only a 16 to hit.
A 16 still hits.
Still hits. Alright. So you take 6 damage.
Cool. Not doing super hot over here.
They failed. They're scared, but they're fighting through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you hurt?
I have 11. Not doing that great.
All right, and Sorrow, the sorcerer, you are up.
Go try with the dagger again.
All right, now stab the ice elemental with your
Non-lethally.
non-lethal dagger.
It's like a mother knife.
12.
16.
That's gonna hit. You
Yeah.
shave off some more ice with your blade.
5.
5. All right, so you stab it with your blade, and then you turn around with the hilt and conk it on the head, and you knock it unconscious.
Turn him into a snow cone.
So you have subdued
I'd say you
an ice method. And Cyrilli,
Cool.
Warlock.
My hex moves
I would
to
say with this, that was
the
cold.
automaton in front of me.
All right, this guy here.
Yeah.
All right,
And I'm going to swing my axe. The 12 plus 4 is a 16.
16 hits.
Cool. And then I'm going to, I can do this lethally, yeah. So I'm going to lethally hit it.
Lethally hit it.
I mean, we don't know what happens
That's
if you
a
knock one of the
3
automatons out.
5 plus 2. So that is a 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
All right, so and that one's been hit before, so he cracks open and
Hannibal busting through.
Couple left now.
a
I just got finished with the ice one. Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
dust and a mud elemental come out.
Okay, we haven't caught a dust Pokemon yet.
You have not caught a dust.
Dustin Mon.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon. I was like, we're capturing some of them, so like,
I don't know. I know Pokemon. I don't know Pokemon. It's. I'm extremely thirsty. How about not that way? I'm gonna shut up. That's what I'm learning.
All right, Goliath, the halfling druid in bear form.
What's more hurt, the fire or the smoke?
You think the smoke one looks more wounded,
Going after the smoke.
based on your wise druidic mind. That's gonna miss.
So I get to reroll on that.
Oh, that's right. You are a halfling. You get to reroll.
So that's 9 and 5, 14.
14 hits. So once again, you take a bite out of the smoke elemental.
5 plus 9, 10.
10 damage.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. You have subdued the smoke elemental.
Now, can I try to claw the
You can try to claw the magma elemental.
18, 20?
That's gonna hit.
10, 15.
You are rolling lights out tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right, so you subdue the magma elemental as well. The druid's showing off at this point.
Yeah.
Quit stealing my limelight. Goodness. A sorcerer
And I just
beat a
turn
darn
around.
ice elemental with a dagger. That's
You're-
awesome.
You gonna use your movement?
Yeah, I'm just going to turn around.
You can turn around. All right, and Oric.
I'll move over to the last automaton and I'll swing at it. Move behind it. And 25.
You hit.
9 damage.
All right. That one's been wounded before too, so that cracks open his armor, and out comes whatever's left in the box. I guess a dust elemental and a steam elemental. All right, and Chiffon. Chiffon, the necromancer. You were up.
Alright. I'm gonna try. Oh god.
Yeah. Well, we're all over here now, so
Okay.
We got your back.
it'll go a little better, maybe.
Yeah, he broke open another automaton and released 2 more methods.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to firebolt one of them. I don't know. I'm a firebolt,
We only have one ice cream.
I'm not sure if I should do Dusty Boy or Steam.
We talked about it.
I
Well,
think.
the steam one might have some sort of resistance to fire. You could imagine.
Alright, so. Because I don't think anything with the quarterstaff is going to work if they're not made of a thing.
Yeah, magic missile always hits.
Always hits, you don't have to roll.
Alright, I'll use Magic Missile. Alright, I'm not gonna use a spell slot, so or I'm not gonna use a second level spell slot, so it's
So roll 3 of those.
alright.
3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3. First. Alright, so
6, 9.
9 damage.
yeah.
So your magic bolt strikes, and you were firing at the steam or the dust?
I'm just firing at Steamy Man.
All right. So the steam elemental, the steamy man, as you call it.
He's not a boy, he's a man. Thank you.
Somehow, no matter what nickname you give these things, that comes out.
I would have called him Stanley Steamer.
Is it perfect then?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
boy.
why I need.
Steamy man. All right.
Oh, boy.
The steam elemental takes the brunt of your force bolts, and Sethrakar, the monk.
Help over here.
Yeah, I think let's start helping my friends.
All right.
I gotta get up there. I don't know where this one's you.
Hey, that one's the closest. Yes, the one that's right next to the dust.
That's you.
No, it's cool.
Yes.
I'm cool over here, guys.
Actually, I should.
This is your payback for the spiders. I'm
Right
not helping
over
you.
So
You're lucky I didn't hit you with the terrifying presence, okay? You can just consider that.
Listen,
So
there's,
spiteful.
I'm gonna try
there's
running
two
up
elementals
to
there and
help,
an owl bear
the
behind me.
warlock.
I'd rather not make
Alright.
the owl bear angry.
Do you want to stay off of the broken skylight?
Yes, please.
He's not gonna get angry.
All right. You can get there if you want to stay off the broken skylight.
PhD is as useful as a moist
Okay.
owlet.
And I think I'm going. Why?
You're going to attack the mud buffet?
Yeah, just hit him with the short sword, non-lethally, of course.
Non-lethal
A
short sword attack?
non-lethal short sword.
You know, I don't think that's gonna work.
That's not going to hit, but you still get to make your martial arts attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you spend a key point, you can make 2 of them.
You haven't spent any yet, I don't think.
Not,
How many do I have?
not this game, no.
No? You have 3 since you're level 3.
I'll spend one.
All right. So make, that's going to hit.
Another one.
And plus 4, 12.
That's going to hit.
I don't remember what I rolled. 4 people.
Oh,
D4 for each of them, plus your dex. So it's D4 plus 2.
5 and 4.
All right.
9 total.
So your punches dig into the dust elemental. He's made of wind and sand.
you mean the mud?
Oh, the mud elemental. You're right. So you plunge your fist into the mud.
Make a clay pot out of you yet.
Splashing mud all over your tiefling warlock friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not a big fan of this.
I'm sorry.
But he's helping you.
He's drawing aggro, and that's what I care about.
All right, and
I don't know.
That's true.
so the mud elemental and the dust elemental over here are going to spit on the tiefling. So I need 2 dexterity saving throws.
Cool. 2. Oh, great. That's a 1 and a 7. It's a 1 and an 8.
Alright, so the mud has you restrained as you're stuck to the ground.
Awesome.
I was there. I was like you once. Without legs.
And the dust elemental. That was much harder than it used to be. Let's see. Ah, that's right, the dust elemental blinds you.
Cool.
So you are blind and restrained.
Well, at least I haven't lost any more health, and that's all I care about.
And the steam elemental is going to spit hot steam on the paladin, so I need a dex save from you. And the dust elemental is going to try to blind our sorcerer friend by spitting dust at him.
17.
Alright, you resist the hot breath of the steam elemental.
What's my save?
Is your dex save.
Okay. That will be 14.
Alright, you save, so you are not blinded by the dust that spat at your face.
Yeah. That's just nasty.
That's Star Wars.
Yeah, somewhere.
Like speaking of Star Wars from earlier.
Someone's ringtone is Star Wars, apparently. Alright, and
Glad I can figure it out.
now it is Sorrow's attack.
Alrighty,
After
let's...
the dust elemental just spat at you, what are you going to do?
Burning hands.
Burning hands.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Currently, where the direction you're facing right now, you could hit the paladin and the steam method, or the steam method and the wizard with your burning hands.
Dang. Oh, well, let me turn it around.
So if you move to here next to the monk,
Would that be...
or actually that would still be, I don't know if you leave it, you can move to there
Okay.
and just fire it directly at the wall
Yeah.
to only hit him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's do that.
Because the steam one's already pretty badly hurt.
Yeah.
Plus the steam one's likely immune to fire.
Well,
Wait, doesn't he... Does he need a save for something, or is
He
it...
makes a dex save
I didn't
against
bring
your,
any money, and I
your
need.
big fan of
need
fire
a
that
drink.
sprays
I
out.
need.
Alright. The,
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I'm waiting.
Alright, so the dust elemental fails his dexterity save. Roll your damage. He's going to take all of it.
No whammies. That's gonna be a 7. 5, 1, 1, 7.
7 damage on the dust elemental.
Yep.
Alright, as your
That's what I dial every time I need a party. 511. It never works.
Alright, and Cyrilli, you're up.
Cool, so I'm blind and I'm stuck.
Alright,
Can I still fight?
let me get some water before I die.
Blind.
You can't move.
can't
Both
move.
being restrained and blind gives you disadvantage on any attacks, but you can make them.
Cool. He got my hex.
The dust or the mud?
Dust.
Alright.
13 plus 4 is a 17.
Alright, so even with disadvantage, you hit him with your axe.
What is up?
Swing your mighty
That's
battle
a
axe. Or
4 plus 6.
6 damage total?
Yep.
Alright.
6 damage. 6 Joe DiMaggio.
Even
Not again.
blind and stuck, I'm still the queen of damage over here. What up?
Alright, and we're back at the top with Goliath the Halfling Druid.
Can I jump over that skylight and crack that dust element?
How strong is your bear? Yeah, I mean you definitely have enough movement to get there.
Strength is 19 plus 4.
Alright, so you can, with a running start, which you can certainly get, you have enough movement, you can back up and charge for it. You can jump 19 feet.
That's enough.
That's not enough to clear the skylight. But you can just maneuver across the skylight, which is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, then let's do that. Don't die for the dust element.
That's a sight. A bear tiptoeing over some metal beams.
Very nimble.
Yeah.
It's like a circus bear.
20.
To hit?
No, 15 plus 5.
All right, you hit. You bite the dust elemental.
And that's a 5.
All right. And then your claw attack, I assume.
Roll actual. So 11 and 5, 16.
16. You are the best halfling because the only time you roll low is when you roll a 1.
Yeah.
So you get to roll again.
Heroes in a halfling.
6 plus 4, 10.
10 damage. So that's what's the total damage with your bite and your claw?
15.
15 total.
Not lethal.
All right. That is enough to end the dust methods.
Then I'm going to burn a spell spot.
All right. Bonus action to heal. And Auric, the paladin, you are up.
Nice.
Oh, wick.
I'll move up a square so I'm in between the two of them. And I'll swing at the steam elemental.
Okay.
So. It is a 18.
That definitely hits.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Non-lethal.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. So your
Lethal.
pickaxe swipes its way through the steam elemental, and Chiffon, you are up.
Alright, so since I really have nothing non-lethal, I'm gonna try to bonk Dusty Boy with a quarterstaff.
All right.
So you have to reach out from behind the door frame.
No, just poke him with a stick. 7,
That's gonna hit.
18. Yeah.
18. Alright, what do I roll for a D6? 1d6.
Well, if you're using both hands, it's a
You use
D8.
both
Oh,
hands.
D8.
This one.
1, it makes sense. I'm poking
Should
from
have
a
a plus
door.
though, too, right?
Oh, she has
No.
-1 strength. So is
Minus
that a
one,
0?
So it's a 0.
We'll say it's at least a 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So you poke it with a stick.
Non-lethally.
Very non-lethal.
Very.
The most non-
Listen, sometimes.
And Sethrikar,
I did chip damage.
you are up. Dragonborn monk.
Just gonna keep punching it.
You're gonna keep punching the mud elemental.
That's all I have. I'm afraid if I use the sunbolt again, I'm gonna accidentally kill him. I'm pretty sure I can't do that non-lethally.
Right. You can't use your sunbolts non-lethally.
That's a shame.
What a shame for
That's not gonna work.
Is lethal.
That's not gonna work.
All right. So you miss with your short sword, I assume.
No, that was punching.
That's punching. All right. You still have your bonus action though.
Yeah, you can throw in one more punch.
That's been the key point though.
No, that's if you do another attack.
Oh. Yeah, let's punch again.
All right. You can always use your bonus action to make 1 attack. It's the spending the key point to make 2 attacks.
Knowledge is embedded in my mind now. Thank you. It's not much better.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Oh, +1? Yeah, 10.
A 10 on the mud elemental. That does not hit the mud elemental.
Well, you try.
I feel like we need some battle music.
Okay, on their turn, they are going to disengage and try to fly away.
Oh.
Good.
So he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I feel like that's not gonna end great for them.
The mud does his best to grow wings, but he doesn't fly very fast.
Am I untrapped from the mud?
No, because he spit that mud at you, so you're still...
Dope.
You got like crusty mud all around your legs. Oh, you should have made a save though at the end of... Oh, you make a save at the end of his turn, so go for it.
The mud, though, I get opportunity on the mud, right?
18.
They all
No, they
disengaged.
18.
You are free from the mud.
Awesome.
Now
I'm not,
make a con save against the blindedness.
The Bonstitution.
nope.
Alright, you're still blind, but you pulled yourself free from the sticky mud.
I feel like I'm more powerful when I'm blind, though.
Do we run after these guys?
We need them.
We don't need them, though.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Look at all the other...
Yeah, but what if we want to make stuff?
Yeah, I think it has to do with this note where you combine them to make things.
I feel like we have enough.
But the more the better.
Hey, why don't we ask the convenient professor?
Well, it's a test.
He's already helped you a little bit.
Besides,
So,
it's my turn.
They got away.
Like it's in my turn.
It is your turn, Sorrow.
alright.
All right. Let me move so I can get in position for one of the dust elementals,
All right.
because he's activated my trap card.
Nice.
He's activated your trap.
He's flying, so I'm going to use Earthbind, the scroll of Earthbind on him.
No.
He said save the scrolls.
Save the scrolls to the end, he said.
That was his hint to us.
What? Come on.
Also, you can't non-lethal falling damage, so it will drop like a rock.
With Earthbind, it does make non-lethal. Because
But he said-
Earthbind is
Okay. No.
Okay, well, I mean, if you earth, then it'll go
safely
down to the.
descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
Well, then we'll have to go down to the first floor again, and right?
He said,
Yeah,
he said
he's
don't
gonna
use
safely
the
get
scrolls
down.
to the end.
Yeah, he said don't use it till the end. Also, if I say let them go, and you're like, well, we're gonna use the scrolls, I feel like it's, you know,
What?
two sides of the same coin.
Why are we going to let them go?
Well, we're not supposed to use the scrolls till the
We're
end.
not listening to you about letting anything go, okay? I'll let
Just do
that be
something
known.
non-lethal.
Hey,
Yeah.
I can't really do that.
you can stab him.
Do you have
They're
a
right
dagger?
there.
Throw your knife.
Yeah, do you have something you can throw?
Fine, I'll throw the
You
knife.
can't range non-lethally.
The mud elemental is still over the rooftop, even though he's flying. If you
Okay,
wanna-
can I get close to that one then?
Yep.
All right, then let me go.
No, you were right. You're right next to him anyway.
Literally
You're right there.
All right, let me go get him with the dagger, non-lethally.
All right.
Ah! No! How dare you?
All right, you miss.
Ah.
Swing and a miss with the dagger.
It was hot for a while.
It's really.
Cool, so I'm blind, right? I'm going to be a little stinker. And he still has my hex, right?
Which one?
This guy.
Yes.
Yes. Cool, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that.
All right.
Because, fun fact, I hate all y'all.
I'm under the cover of a
Oh,
room.
never mind.
Your blindness just sends an Eldritch blast flying into space.
For a 9 does not hit. I'm making sure that
A
a
9 does not hit, no.
Damn.
All right, and we're back to the top with Goliath the Halfling
Are
Druid.
these guys off the roof, on the roof? Where are they?
This guy's flying, but he's over the roof. These guys are kind of off the roof here.
He's
I
all
can't
over
get
the
that.
roof.
Oh,
They're
All
right
over
next to the
corners.
roof, so you can
Points,
attack them if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, that's it. I should do that.
All right, so you pull up next to the tiefling here.
Yep.
Try to bite the dust element.
Yep.
Which you hit. The druid continues to show off.
That's right, get him.
9.
9 damage.
Non-lethal.
All right,
Is that enough?
there's not much left of him, but he's still there if you want to swing at a claw.
Finish.
Oh, it's kind of cockeyed.
9.
9 does not hit. All right, so the damage with your bite was
9.
9. Okay. All right, and so Auric, you're up.
I'll point at the steam. Is that a steam one? The steam elemental, and command it to approach. So it has to make a wisdom save.
Which it saves, surprisingly.
Man. Oh, well, then I'll just run up my 25 feet to get close enough to him.
You have a javelin?
Oh, well, the command's in action.
Yeah, so he's used his action to cast the spell. And Chiffon, you are up.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn to Mr. Barnes over there and be like, so, what exactly is this test? I kind of just ran away from home because I hate my parents. I just kind of stumbled into the middle of this. What is going on? What are we doing?
Well, your friends found the letter, and they've decided to try to pass this test.
Okay, that answers literally nothing. Just like,
I really can't give too much away. I've already helped more than I should.
all right, that's completely fair.
I think so.
Is it though?
will you tell us what? Because you brought up a thing about scrolls, and like I wasn't there when they got the scrolls, so like technically I do need to know a little bit about it. But like, I just want to know, just in general, like, why are those scrolls important?
They're part of the test. He's the school doctor, but he is still kind of a teacher. So.
He's the only teacher. All right, well,
Just because the rest of the teachers died a long, long time ago.
yeah. Well, thank you for helping me. I'm going to try to.
Of course, dear.
I'm gonna help my friends finish the task, and once I get the elementals down, will you just tell me what the heck is happening? Just.
I'm sure your new friends will fill you in.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Owl. Mr. Barnes, sorry. I'm gonna go help my friends. So, thank you, and I will see you later, hopefully not in a body bag.
Oh, yes. Don't want to see you in a body bag.
Alright, thank you. Alright, and so I move out, Autobots roll out.
Alright.
What the? Okay.
You're just poking your head out the door.
And so she's just gonna, what the?
Alright. You see them trying to fly away, the elementals.
Alright, how far can Firebolt be cast?
Oh, you can cast that like 120 feet.
Yeah.
That'll make
hit
him blow up, though.
Hit him.
If you hit one, probably.
How far is your movement?
30.
You should be able to run up and hit the dust one, right?
Alright.
Well, no, if it's off the,
He said
It's within 5 feet.
It's within 5 feet of
Oh,
you.
okay.
And can the double-handed?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're going to run up next to
Yeah.
everybody and...
Hi, sorry for not doing anything. I will hopefully do something.
swing your stick.
Yeet!
6, 7.
That was very dramatic for a 7.
It does not hit, of course.
Yeah.
And where are we at?
On him? Anyone?
Sethrakar. You are up.
You right there.
Yeah, thank you.
You better jam your way in there.
So you can
Yeah,
make it to any of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the mud one and try to hit it. Not lethally, again.
Alright.
Start running up to it. Mud elementals have to pay their debts.
Alright, short attack.
Man,
I
disadvantage
don't
of being
think
a
so.
wizard is
That's a
something
10.
very clear to me.
10 does not hit the mud elemental.
Nope, didn't think so.
Alright, but you still got your punch. And if you spend a key point, you get 2 of them.
You still have like 2 key points left.
Why not?
Alright.
Yeet points.
Oh, that one doesn't do. Nope.
Wow. 3 misses from the monk. That's
I am just horrible. I'm so sorry.
You haven't done that before. Yeah, you must be getting tired.
Looking at me like that.
Alright, so the steam elemental, he flies off.
Does he
And,
disengage again?
well, I didn't say that. So take your opportunity attack.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's a 24.
Definitely hits.
Yeet.
9 damage.
That's enough to end him.
Awesome.
But he falls to the ground.
What is it?
Not legally.
Maybe he lands on a tree or something. I don't know. I'm not one to say. He's made out of steam. I think he'll float down.
I'll say he hasn't exploded yet.
Okay.
Well, we did not lethal, right?
Right, but he
Yeah,
fell,
but he
fell
falls.
and he falls and hits the ground.
Well,
So if I was to give these guys death saving throws, do the math.
I don't want to.
And Chiffon, you're up.
Alrighty.
well, if he's... Could I try and
Oh no,
hook
that was
him?
an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
That wasn't. I was.
Yeah, no, just say, like, she just went.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah, go...
I was ready too. I was just like, woo!
So both of you get an opportunity attack on the dust elemental as it tries to fly away.
I have nothing.
Well, you just do it with your quarterstaff.
Swing your quarterstaff again.
Alright. Alright.
Bound to hit sometime. 14. That hits.
Noted.
15.
15. Is that?
Hit. Yes.
Yay! And she's doing it double-handed.
5
So.
is 11.
11.
4 this time.
4. I
Alright.
do actual damage.
All right. Now this one's still above this part of the roof, so he just lands right below you.
Could I try and hook the
Nice job.
steam elemental back to me with my pick? With my opportunity attack? Or
Steamy boy.
You use your opportunity attack to hit him.
well, I mean, it's one motion.
With the hook. Give me a dexterity check. That's creative.
My bad stat, no. 11.
11. Not quite.
Okay.
It's a cool idea though. I gave you that one. All right.
Does he nick him a little bit and cause a little bit more damage though?
He was saying with his attack, if he could have pulled it back in. It is made of steam after all. So that was their turn, and Sorrow.
I don't think.
The mud one's still there.
Yeah,
Like,
mud.
can it move any? I guess.
I don't think.
He's kind of surrounded by all of you.
You,
Oh man, now you're making this difficult. For me.
FBI, you're surrounded.
All right, let me hit him with the dagger since if I try to use the sorcery points bonus action and try to use the burning hands again, it's gonna hit somebody. So I'm gonna try the dagger.
You could just.
What, the steam one?
yeah, I don't.
Well,
I don't think hold
yeah,
person works
no.
like that. But
He'll be paralyzed, but he'll still be falling. 15?
8.
You hit.
19. Yeah, I got it. Oh, thank gosh.
Roll your dagger damage.
Non-lethal. 4.
do you think? And the answer's probably gonna be no. So I'm just gonna.
So the mud elemental is still there. And you're up.
I don't know if this will work.
Are you still blind?
That's why I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Wait, no. Do I do it's the end of their. At the
End
end
of their
of
turn,
their
so you get no save.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Still blind?
It was a 9.
So you're just blasting and indiscriminately.
Yeah. Cool. That is a 16.
Somehow you managed to hit.
Hey guys.
Why don't we try this direction?
Bye guys. He has my hex now. It's a 9 plus 3, so that's 12. I'm still gonna do all of it. Plus 5. And then it explodes, right?
The mud method does explode and hits all of your allies.
We've made it very clear that they're not my allies.
So I was gonna do something to save the team, but
Nope.
are we allowed friendly fire?
I mean, she just
Well, I
did.
didn't hit anyone. I hit that.
Which caused it to explode.
I'm blind.
And hit us.
I didn't know that you guys were around it. I'm blind.
You're not deaf though, so you heard me screaming.
That's probably how she targeted the
Yeah.
attack.
What are you, blind? Yes.
Yes.
All right, so
Are we allowed friendly fire?
you're all there, so all 5 of you need to give me dexterity saving throws.
11.
10. Oh, wait.
12. 15.
17.
12, actually.
All right, so you all save. The lowest was 11, right?
Yep.
All right, you're all covered in mud, but you are not stuck to the ground.
Gross.
Oh.
That was fun.
Is someone gonna try to race down and
No.
get
I
the
was-
steam elemental?
I was wondering
I'll run and jump.
if I was
who
wondering
cares?
if, and prestidigitation probably doesn't work like that.
No, you'd have to use a feather fall to do something like that.
I was gonna think of like making the ground like softer, but I don't think it changes material.
I think it can make the ground shake, or maybe that's thaumaturgy.
That's their
No, that's
maturity.
thaumaturgy,
right.
which is my
So
specialty.
you're gonna try to run down?
You've got the highest movement probably, other than the bear.
Then can I just,
Are you high
can I
enough
just
level 1
cast
to do
a
slow fall yet?
prestidigitation to unmuddy myself?
No, I don't
No.
think so.
Okay, this is probably a bad idea.
I mean, you can just climb down. You guys are on the roof of the second floor, so it's
20 feet-ish, maybe? No. I don't know.
closer to 30 feet.
I don't know how feet
We're
work.
jumping off hurt.
Yeah.
What would it hurt?
You would take
Legs?
damage.
How much?
Depends on how good your
Roll.
you roll on your athletics or acrobatics check. But
I'll jump.
you're gonna jump.
I don't care.
All right.
Well, somebody will take me down and I can heal you if it goes horribly wrong.
All right. Give me an acrobatics check.
Alrighty.
Unless you die on impact.
4.
All right. So you don't reduce the damage by that much. But I didn't roll terribly, so you take 7 damage from the fall. You kind of
I'm unconscious.
Well,
Splat!
lying next to a steam elemental that might explode soon.
I cannot believe you did that. You have the scrolls.
yeah.
Um,
Well,
am I still blind?
I'm gonna hop back on you and be like, you want to go save him, or
You know what?
I
I
kind of
think
want to throw the tiefling off the roof.
I mean,
I
we're
just-
gonna walk right past her, so we can do that if you want.
I'm just gonna climb down safely.
All right. So it takes you 1 round to get most of the way down. Oh, hey, the steam elemental made a saving throw. He's conscious again. I got a 20.
So where is he conscious on the ground or
Yes.
up top?
He's conscious on the ground right next to the unconscious tiefling.
Yay!
That's not good.
Oh boy.
Well, is the
How
monk like
far-
climbing down?
He is. He's about halfway down.
I'll command the elemental again if I can then, and
All right.
I'll
I rolled an 18 on this
yeah.
save.
Well, then that passes.
That sucks. You burned 2
Yeah.
spells trying to command.
Yeah, oh well, I mean it's over with anyway.
You hope.
Yeah. Well.
There's a lot of stuff in that box.
All right. At this point, he's got enough of a head start. I'm going to say he just flies away. That
Okay.
gets away from you. All right. But you've collected several
Yeah.
of these.
Special boys.
Yeah.
Yep. These minor elementals. I am assuming at some point someone's going to go down and heal the tiefling before he
Yeah.
dies.
Oh, we have to. He's
I mean,
got these. Got
yeah.
the scrolls.
I mean, you don't have to heal him.
Do you and me
just
wanna go
have to
down?
Take them.
Huh?
You and me want to go down?
I don't care.
'Cause I'm not fast.
But I like
I'm
my
so
friend
blind.
Seth.
And on the way down, we can throw her off if you want.
18. I'm not blind no more.
I prestidigitation the mud onto myself and just like, and I'm just like,
Well, I move 30 feet at a time, right? So if I throw him on my back, I can get down in one shot.
Yeah, because you have a climb speed of 30, right?
Yeah,
So you
so-
can climb right down there.
And I can take him with me so he can heal the...
All right, so you're going to heal the tiefling? Make sure he
Yeah.
doesn't die? All right, so we don't need you to make death saving throws.
Yeah.
All right, so
How much did I get?
I'll give you
that's up to your paladin friend.
5? Okay. That's good. That's good enough.
Can I go to the bugbear and get healed
Alright.
before they all turn on me?
Worth it.
Even though I did a lot of this
Actually,
work,
no,
though,
gotta wait. Not worth it.
I'm just gonna say I was definitely a team player in this. So don't forget that. Also, I hit real hard.
All right,
I'm a freaking bear.
I'm like 3
I can
seconds.
hit real hard from far away.
She's about
the owlbear heals you for 10 hit points.
Cool. I'm pretty sure my hex is still active.
Put the hex on the bear.
I'll put the hex on all y'all.
You can only do one person at a time, right?
Oh my goodness sakes. I ain't even done nothing. In fact, I was trying to help you.
You're asleep.
Yeah.
No, I just got up. What are
he
you
healed
talking
him.
about?
Can I just? This is great. No,
You should have
Who
learned
are
after
you
the
people?
spiders.
Where am I? Someone just explain something to me.
I mean, why'd you come here? We didn't take you here. What are you doing
So
here?
can
I
I
hate
With
can
the
I ask Mark
spiders.
what's up? Or are we done with the test? Or?
Well, right now your new necromancer is kind of freaking out.
I ran away from my parents because they suck, and now I just had to get into a fight with elementals. I don't even like using my quarterstaff. Just someone explain to me in like as simple as terms as possible what's happening.
We were killing some elementals.
Fantasy BS.
I like money.
Hi, I'm Chiffon. Believe it or not, I'm actually a baker. So you're
Siobhan
probably
a deafening roar, so she be quiet, so we can go over to talk.
The bear roars at you.
Well, since I'm up. Wow. That hurt.
So apparently these new people are not very talkative.
Hold on.
We got to get this test over with.
Yeah.
Prince Sadness.
So I go over to Mr. Barnes and ask him what's up.
Ship.
Yeah, and I run over to the owl bear too. She just,
You follow the bear that just roared at you?
yeah, because she knows where the owl bear is.
The owlbear healed her.
Yeah.
So like,
So Dr. Barnes just kind of points at the stairs, and you notice that the spiral staircase goes up another level.
You've got to be joking.
Well, I'll grab a elemental with me if I can. I'll drag it up the steps.
All right, they're not very big. These miniatures make them look much bigger than they are.
All right, well, I'll take however many I can.
tie 'em onto the bear.
Take them, yeah.
Just load them on.
I'll sit on the bear, right?
All right. Sure. Technically, they're small creatures, even though my models are medium sized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little like winged goblins.
Yeah, they're like.
the gerblins. Here there be gerblins.
All right.
All right. So who's going up the stairs?
I'm going up.
I'm going up.
I'm
Everybody's
going up
going
the
up?
stairs.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
going-
the scrolls.
Actually, I'm gonna stay down here because I don't know what's happening, and I want a couple of words with Lolness.
I'm gonna go down the stairs and I'm gonna
I'll take
not
her up
be in
and
this
explain.
situation.
Me
I
neither.
don't want to be here.
I'll take her up and explain what's going on. I figured she's got enough stress as it is.
I'm gonna chill at the end of the stairs though, far enough that I can actually hear what's going on.
All right. So you're the stairs here.
Yeah.
Yeah, can
I'll chill there.
can I do the same thing? Just
All right. Well, the tiefling, the male tiefling over here is offering to explain to you what's happening.
Take you up the stairs.
all right. I'm gonna have to go with him.
I'm
Then.
not very welcome apparently in this party.
You're gonna hang out with her? You're going down on my list already.
I was
Can we let like water under the bridge though?
I was trying to get him a dialogue.
It's like the third time you've done this to us.
And every time I've been very useful.
Useful, just don't even get me started. You
guys
wanted
gonna
me to die, okay? That's a bad thing. That's a
You
bad.
know what?
That is true.
It's
but
for
she
the
did help
greater
us.
good, or whatever the opposite of.
We
for
would
the
have been
greater
fine
good
without
I'm
her.
sorry. What happens now is what is most important to me. Because I like to live. Because
So
I have
what's
a
it look
job
like
to
when we
do.
get up there?
Because
Gotta-
I
to
have
make
no ill
money.
will against you if that
Okay.
helps.
Okay, but though,
I don't really
if you
know
want to
you.
live, maybe the bounty hunter is not the best job for somebody who cares about their life.
You
said he was a
underestimate
smart
my
guy.
abilities.
Yeah. What's
All
your?
right.
What's
So
your?
is Sorrow going to explain to?
Yes, I'm going to
Siobhan?
explain. What's going on is we're trying to find some evil mages. They're causing some problems, and we have a strong idea that they're going to really cause some havoc. So we're going through a few schools that we happen to pop up and taking a look through letters to figure out what these schools are, what they do, and passing through the tests as we go along.
And take their money.
All right, well,
You take
all right,
I
well,
take them.
I might be able to help a little bit if we hit up the School of Necromancy.
that'll be helpful, very helpful.
I don't know how much of help I'm going to be, but
I think you just had a bad day. Hopefully we'll get
I don't even want to start with my parents, and so I just ran, and I kept running, and
I'm a
suddenly...
tiefling. I know problems.
Yeah, I'm just a human, so... I don't like this.
Do not
It's
worry,
all
my
good.
new pink friend. It gets easier from here.
What's it look like once we get up those steps?
All right. When you get to the top of the stairs, there's a trap door, which, when you exit, puts you up on the roof of the tower.
The roof.
The roof of this tower on top of the mansion. And there's some interesting magical runes drawn on the center of the tower, and there's 4 statues. One of the statues is of a human man who is awkwardly floating upside down in the air. So the statue is not on its base, it's just kind of floating there.
I see.
Another statue is of an eagle that appears to be awkwardly lying on the ground. So it is upside down on the base of the statue. And there is...
There are those scrolls you were talking about, I bet.
Yeah.
And there's an elf woman who's holding a metal lantern.
Gotcha.
And then the other statue is a fish that's floating in the air. It's a stone fish floating in the air, and it's turned with its belly up as if it was a dead fish.
But is elf lady like normalish? Is she?
It's the elf lady is a stone statue as well, but the lantern she's holding is this like metal.
Yeah, but is she like upright?
She is standing upright. Her statue is on her base.
All right.
Okay. Well, that explains the statues, but... And I have the scrolls, and I think I know what scrolls go to which, but is there somewhere to put them, or do we have to... I don't know what exactly to do here, because I got 4 scrolls and 4 statues that no kind of work together, but I don't know where to go from here.
Oh, you know magic, don't you?
I'll guess I'll give it an Arcana check. Let's see. I cannot see what that. That'd be a 17 Arcana check.
Okay, so let's see. Hang on one second.
I love you.
The Earth Bind spell, you are able to cast that if you want to. Same with the Levitate spell, you're able to cast that. And the water breathing spell you are also able to cast. I'm not sure about the heat metal.
Actually, water breathing I cannot cast because it's a 3rd level.
You can cast it, it requires an Arcana check to make it happen.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, the Druid, though, would recognize the heat metal spell, but he would be able to cast that one.
Okay.
Not in bear form, of course.
Okay.
That'll pass on to my bear friend over there. The rest of them I can probably take care of. Are we supposed to cast these spells on?
Oh my God, you're not an actual bear?
Nope.
She shooketh.
He's a funny guy.
He's smarter than the average bear.
No, I'm not smart.
Wow.
It's okay.
But
Oh yeah, who are you? You haven't introduced yourself yet. She just kind of like yells that down the stairs.
No, I'm good.
That's what I think, but I'm not sure.
Are you sure?
Very good.
So if I do an Arcana attack, does it tell
Are you
me-
positive?
Do I feel like we should cast this
Yep.
spell too, or...
All right, I'll talk to you
You
later.
can cast them if you want.
Okay. Well,
Well, your sorcerer friend pointed out that there are 4 statues and 4 scrolls.
I will cast the heat metal spell if you want.
yeah, that one, yeah, if you want to do the heat metal, since I can't do that one.
So we're saying that goes to the lady with the lantern?
That was going to be the lady with the lantern, yes.
Alright, you're going to cast heat metal?
Well, can I do like an investigation or something to
Yeah,
see
I
if
was
there are
gonna-
like circles in the runes to place the scrolls or something?
Yeah, I
like
was
that?
gonna
Yeah,
say, can I do an
yeah.
investigation? Because I have.
Alright, so why don't you, since you said it first, you roll with advantage because the wizard is helping you.
Okay.
We know things.
Higher than a 19.
Higher than a 19.
Yeah.
Alright, and you are actually skilled in Arcana?
Oh, I was just gonna do an investigation. I don't have
Investigation
Arcana.
check,
Yeah.
Alright, so you help with the investigation check. Are you skilled in Arcana?
That's.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I have 3 in Arcana.
Okay, so you look at the runes. There does not appear to be any specific thing where the scrolls would go. As you investigate, since you're also skilled in Arcana, you recognize that this is some sort of transportation glyph. So your guess is that if you do this right, you might be transported somewhere.
Ah.
So we may be transported.
Say it quiet. People are listening. We'll all huddle together. I'll be like, come on, come over here.
Because you don't want her to hear.
Yeah.
Tieflings have such huge ears.
Well, that's why we'll be
Don't
extra
Oh, that's the
quiet.
horns you have. The horns.
I'm right
racist.
here.
You have a red tiefling right there. Also, how do you know that I'm not him? We all look alike.
Now that's cynical.
So the 5 of you huddle up, and what do you say?
What are you gonna tell us?
So, from what I can tell from runes, it's Listen, from what I can tell from the runes, it's a transportation spell. So if we do this right, we might get yeeted somewhere. We might get fantasy yeeted somewhere.
Okay.
So we gotta match each of the spells with what there's with the statues, and then we'll possibly get transported to the right area.
Okay, so I cast the heat metal spell.
On which statue?
The one with the lantern is what we're saying, right?
Yes.
Lady
Alright.
of the Lantern.
So you cast the heat metal, the lantern gets hot and starts to glow, and remains glowing.
Alrighty.
Can I cast any of the others to help him out? 'Cause he's got so many to go.
I don't think so. I think the rest are either wizard, bard, or druid.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
he's a druid.
I mean, wizard, bard, or sorcerer. So the wizard, you can obviously cast some of them.
For
Well, I think the water breathing would go with the fish, probably.
yeah, the water breathing's
What were
obviously
the
gonna
other
go
two?
with the fish.
There's
Earth and
Earthbound.
grass. Yeah, earthbind and levitation.
Levitation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see. Well, let's.
I mean, this is where it gets tricky because
The
it could
eagle
be
gets
either one.
levitation because the eagle flies and it's currently on upside down on its base. And then Earthbind goes to the human male who is currently levitating.
Or it could be you're supposed to levitate the eagle and earthbind the guy back to ground.
That's literally
That's
what I just
what
said.
Oh, I thought you said that. I thought you said the opposite. I thought you said levitate the eagle.
But you're probably gonna have to see if you can push the human right side up.
Okay. So, first let's take care of the water breathing with the fish. I'm gonna cast that one.
All right, now that one's going to require a skill check,
Oh, an Arcana check. Okay.
right? Because that's the higher level.
I don't.
Do you want to help?
Yeah, I'll help.
All right, so roll with advantage.
So the 12 was the highest. 12 plus 1 is a 13. Arcana.
All right, and 13 is what you need because it's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah. I did the advantage.
All right, so you cast the water breathing, and the fish's, even though it's a stone statue, the fish's mouth starts to glub, and the fish turns right side up as if it's no longer dead.
So maybe we don't have to twist the guy around if we do Earthbind because he'll just fix himself.
I don't think we could reach him anyway.
Fair,
I'm gonna
but
move to the base of the top step.
I'm gonna position myself in front of the steps so I can watch for her.
All right.
Keeping an eye.
Yeah, at the edge of the glyphs. I'm gonna stand right at the edge of them.
Okay.
Now the eagle needs the levitation. That fortunately is within my spell slot area.
Right.
So I'll use that the levitation on the eagle statue.
Okay. You cast levitate on the eagle.
Yep.
The eagle starts to fly.
Nice.
Again, even though it's a stone statue, it starts flying.
Alrighty. I believe Earthbind is also within my
Yep.
level as well, so we'll do that on the human.
Okay. So you cast Earthbind, and the human statue that's floating in the air rights itself and settles down on the base, is now standing upright.
Nice.
And as you cast all 4 of these spells, you have the awareness that all 4 of these are transmutation spells. And those of you who cast them, you can select one of them and add them to your spells known, whichever one of those you want to add to your spells known.
I'll take the
You
levitation.
did heat metal.
Yeah, get you the heat metal and I'll get the levitation.
So you can either add Earthbind or
Water breathing.
water breathing to your spell book for free.
Yeah.
oh,
Earthbind's a 2nd level, so that would help.
Earthbind basically takes any flying object and pulls it to the ground.
it makes it go yeet.
Yeah, water breathing's is 3rd level, so.
All
You
right.
wouldn't be able to cast that one yet.
I diagnosed you with gravity.
I diagnose you with fall. I'm going to go Earthbind then.
Okay. So you can add that to your spells known. And as all 4 statues are now aligned, the glyphs on the floor start to glow and start to swirl. And then as they swirl around, they start to swirl vertically, creating a big red orb of light, which sucks all 6 of you
It's Rorb.
through a portal.
Nice.
The suck.
I'm also here.
The extremes suck.
This is a Christian stream.
Well, no, we're describing what it's doing.
No, it's.
All right, remember those are all the
elementals we brought with us.
All right, and we can fold that guy up. Thank you.
What is going on?
We're going on a
I'll tell you
trip.
what's going on
Can I
in
do,
our favorite rocket ship.
Can I be sneaky and do a stealth check
Well, you've already sucked up.
to see if they've noticed that I've been sucked up?
Sure. Make a stealth check.
Boy, I wasn't gonna let you come close.
13.
We've gone into plaid.
Okay. Make a perception check to see if you.
Perception.
That is a 15.
All right. What was your stealth?
13.
13. All right. So the paladin knows you're there.
I mean, could I see her come up the steps? I didn't want her to come up the steps in the first place.
That's how you saw
Well,
her.
I'm here anyway.
But I'm
Yeah,
here.
I'm not letting her come up the steps. If she
like
wanted
it.
to come up the steps, I will not let her.
Well, I'm still here.
The orb was big enough that it grabbed her
board.
anyway. All right. So you appear in some sort of cavernous network.
Where's the owl?
Oh, the owl didn't come. The owl bear. Dr. Barnes is still back at the school. And so you're in a cavern that seems to have some hallways that comes off of it. There's a pool of water over there. There's a bunch of mushrooms growing on that side.
Shrooms.
And there is a cauldron, which appears to be empty, and some sort of altar or dais over here.
Well, I guess we'll need a human sacrifice. I nominate the warlock.
She's not a human.
I'm not human, so.
Yeah, well, it's
there's
close
only,
enough. You're like a little one. I vote for her.
There's only one human in our party.
She is right. She is right. And
We're doing
Let's
a
calm
human
down.
sacrifice.
I mean,
We
well,
don't
no.
need to
If
get
we
all
want a human
hasty.
sacrifice, then that means we'll never have to see my parents again, and I can escape from.
Whoa, that's taking things a little far. A little far. Let's calm down.
Again, 1 second.
Pink
Not
friend,
the
do you
one
need to talk to someone?
recommend the human sacrifice here.
It just has to be done. Oh well.
Let's just get the shrooms. Relax.
Well, I'm wondering, we probably put the cauldron on the stand and fill it with water. What do you think?
That's a
Can
good
I do
idea,
a
actually.
perception check?
What are you searching for?
I just want to look around and see, like, if I can notice anything that's, like, I don't know, particularly noticeable.
Paper Avenger 6. Paper Average
Just
6.
follow. Okay. Hello.
Thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
13.
13. All right. Well, it's really not that hard. As you look down these hallways here, there seems to be some sort of portal at the end of this cavern hall,
Oh, nice. Okay, so we know how to get out.
which looks out into what appears to be some sort of pool of water
Yay,
on a
swimming.
grassy plain.
Water.
Yay, swimming.
And you also notice a small mirror hanging on the cave wall right here.
All right, before they all do anything, I want to collect the shrooms and see what they are.
Are you collect the shrooms?
Yes,
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
All right.
Can I
If they're
help them?
if they're edible, I mean,
Is shrooms
that's-
a nature check?
I believe that would be a nature check. Would it be a nature check?
Sure. You can go over and investigate the shrooms.
All right, can I help him since I have pretty decent nature?
Sure. So you can roll with advantage as the wizard helps you examine the shrooms.
Nice.
Also, down the other hall,
I am a baker, so I would.
you see another portal to what looks like some sort of magic.
Yeah.
That has,
18.
like a cloud of mist floating in the magic circle.
We got an 18 on nature.
All right. So you guys know that the shrooms are edible,
Hell yeah.
and you also notice another little mirror on the wall over here.
Okay, so we got a hot box, and then we got water.
That one doesn't look hot. It looks like cool and refreshing, actually. The air.
Steamy.
It's misty.
It's
Very
misty.
fifth element.
It's dewy.
I could use
So-
a bath afterwards.
You identify the two of you identify the mushrooms. They are edible, and you think that not only would they be nourishing, they probably give you 1 hit point of healing back.
Oh, nice. I could definitely use that. Everybody could use that.
It's going to require another nature check to harvest the each each
you wanna help.
cluster of mushrooms.
I'm helping.
All right. 12. I got a 1 on nature.
So 13 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so you harvest 13 mushrooms from that cluster here. Yeah. All right, you're going to roll for the other cluster?
Sure. We can do the other cluster.
All right, the wizard, I'm assuming, is still helping, so with
Yeah.
advantage.
I got a 7 plus. Oh no, that's not it.
That's not it, Chief.
I got a 3 plus 1.
Well, I.
You got a better nature, so you
Yeah,
should
I
be
have
rolling
better
really.
nature.
What's your
too.
nature?
Let's do it now. He made the roll, so you were able to.
Are there any more clusters of mushrooms?
There does not appear to be. So you harvest 4 more mushrooms from that cluster. So that's a total of 17 mushrooms that you harvested.
I would like a shroom, please.
Oh,
So
definitely.
you eat one of the mushrooms?
No, I don't trust that smile. I'm holding on to it for safekeeping.
I was just smiling.
We know what they are.
You already identified them.
Oh, hello, Riptide 9YT3.
Thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Oh, hi.
See what you did there.
I don't.
So can I walk around and see what's happening?
All right.
Further out.
Which way? You're gonna walk down this way?
Yeah.
All right. Looking down these hallways.
Yep.
Okay. So what you see down that hallway is a big ball of fire at the end.
That's fun.
Hi. Hi, nice to see you too.
And there's also a mirror on this cavern wall there. And then there's a giant rock, or more like a boulder, at the end of that hallway. Again, these look like they're portals into some other place, but the other places don't look very big.
I see.
Go down and look in the mirror.
You're gonna look in the mirror?
The fire.
The fire mirror?
Yeah. Why not?
The mirror of the fire.
You know, fire.
Alright, so in the fire mirror,
Got a fire
I don't
gin.
like this.
you see a Freddy, a fire genie,
Of course.
who seems to be playfully dueling with some sort of smoke creature. So it's not hard to deduce that the mirror looks into the fireball.
Okay. I'm not fighting a fire.
I'm gonna let the figuring out to all of them, and I'm gonna go take a swig of that water over there,
I'm gonna
as
go.
I'm known to do.
Take a swig of the
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out by the pool.
I'm gonna go over to
You're no
that.
longer thirsty.
Nice.
I want to move my
I
guy
have some-
over
I have
to
a
the
flask of that
portal
sleepy
over
water
there
still.
with the.
I'm not drinking any of your sleepy water.
What?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm moving myself over to the water pool.
The water pool?
Not that one, but
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Alright, are
Oh,
you...
that's the wrong one.
That's me.
Oops, my bad.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
back there.
That's okay. I'll look at
The other
So I want to
one.
look in that portal and see what's in there.
Alright, you're looking at the portal or the mirror?
Whichever gets me through.
in the mirror.
Alright, well the mirror sees inside the pond there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me take a look in the mirror first.
And you see a water genie, also known as a merit, who's hanging out with some mermaids, just kind of chatting and flirting and doing his marital thing.
I don't think that'd be a problem.
I'm gonna look at the misty portal mirror.
Okay.
I'm not planning on fighting them, and I don't think they're interested in that.
Alright, there's an air genie. Who
It's Will Smith.
You big boy.
he seems to be playing chess with a green dragon.
It's rewind time.
That's so cool. I'm guessing these elementals have something to do with this situation.
I'd like to explore the Earth mirror, please.
Alright, you're gonna explore the Earth area, look in that.
Mirror.
Just look into it. Yes.
There is a Earth genie
Okay. Expected this.
and some sort of
Rocky boy.
Bowling.
living like stone golem that appear to be just kind of hanging out. The stone golem appears to be kind of waiting on her hand and foot.
Is the cauldron heavy
It's reasonably heavy.
for me?
Yes, definitely for you.
Not in bear form, are you?
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
no, that's me. Well, I think somebody needs to put the column on the pedestal. I do it, but I can't lift it.
If you tell me, I'll put it on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
if you
I'll
don't
carry
mind.
it over.
Yeah, put it on there.
Yep. So I'll try and carry it over and put it up top there, right in the middle.
All right. So you move the
Yeah,
cauldron on
sure.
top of the. When you
Whew,
move,
that made me thirsty. I'll go back to the pool and take another drink.
all right. So those of you who are looking in the mirrors, I guess you're no longer looking in the fire mirror if you were talking to the paladin about the cauldron. Those of you who are looking in the mirror, when he moved the cauldron, it seemed to get the attention of all of the genies. They're all like, "Hello."
I just wanted to take a bath. Is that a problem?
Does anything happen to the cauldron? Like,
How are
do
you
the
today?
voices come out of the
Rock person?
cauldron?
No, the voices are coming from the
Okay.
mirror. So each of you hear the voices of the respective genies.
Change the color from black and white to color.
Can I give the genie a tip, a chest tip?
Certainly.
Cool. I don't know any, so I'm gonna roll and see how well I do.
Intelligence check to see if you're helpful.
It's a 17.
All right.
Am I good at chess?
Apparently, at this moment, you are.
Cool. I give him a pro strat.
All right. He makes a move with his bishop and takes the dragon's rook, and the dragon looks at the mirror and growls at you.
Can I give him a chess tip?
Certainly.
It's an 18.
Oh.
I'm very good at chess.
The dragon smiles and then takes the genie's bishop with his queen.
Ooh, tea. Can I move over to the fire mirror?
Certainly.
I yell out, "We've come for the test."
And I'm like, why?
No, but I'm playing chess now with myself
That's what I
apparently.
You just yell it out.
Into the cavern.
It's gonna echo all over, so might as well.
So when he calls that out, the genies all kind of look confused.
Oh, good. You have the same emotion as me. I don't know what's going on either.
You say that?
Yeah, she just kind of says it out loud.
All right. The fire genie looks at you through the mirror and says, "Did somebody move the cauldron?"
As far as I'm aware, I think so. I don't know. You're gonna have to check for yourself.
Nope.
Don't ask him to come out here, please.
I'm gonna call over to you and be like, what'd you see in there? What'd you find out?
What did I see in there?
Yeah.
There's a big fire genie in that mirror.
Ooh, a genie. I'm gonna go over to the cauldron and start rubbing it. Anything happen? Yeah. I heard about this. I read about it in a book.
I read once.
The genie says to you,
I can't read.
"If the cauldron's moved, we'll never get out of here."
Oh, great.
Well, I'm still helping them play chess.
I just want a bath. Can I get that in the little pond over there?
Certainly.
I just want to take a. No, not that one. Their pond.
Oh, you want to go into the mermaid?
You say that to the
Yeah,
water genie?
I'm just wanting to take a break. I'm a little exhausted.
The water genie says, "Oh, you're welcome to come in if you let me out."
Oh, no.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
that's what they're for.
I don't think I don't see any mean intention on you. So sure.
I
Well,
get
unless you
it.
have to trade places.
I get this.
I don't care
Where
as
are
long as I'm
the,
chilling.
Where are these things hanging out? Are they just like?
I'm assuming you guys just carried, because he carried them as in bear form. And
Yeah,
he
so that
exited bear form. So I'm guessing they're probably laying on the ground.
Is it? Does it look like you can just kind of step into the whatever?
No, it does not. The
Okay.
mirror is only like.
No, I mean, but like.
The what?
Do you want to step into the portal?
No, I do not want to step into the portal. But I do want to take one of my friends over here into close and be like,
Are we
"Do you
so
want
sure?
to trade?"
We're not yet.
All right. So you take one of the methods.
I'm gonna take is this the like mist one?
Okay. The steam one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one.
All right. Over to the.
Over, yeah. And I'll be like, do you want to trade and me and you can play chess together?
The air genie says, "Oh, only if I could get out." It's quite an elaborate trap, you see.
Can you trade with this one though?
Unfortunately not.
How does it work?
Yeah. Do you know how you can get out?
Well, whenever the moon shines through the hole in the ceiling into the cauldron, we are all able to get free.
Oh,
Okay.
so we just gotta wait for the moon. Okay, cool.
Well, the problem is that if we don't all do it on the same time, then those who are not freed, who do not leave at the same time, they are trapped in a bottle.
Ah.
So, since the four of us cannot communicate, and quite frankly, the four of us do not like each other very much at all,
I feel that.
none of us trust the other one. So, essentially, we've all decided to enjoy the luxurious prison that we have as opposed to trade it for imprisonment in a bottle.
But you wanna like leave.
Of course, if there was some way to get all four of us to go out, but none of the mages ever would let us out.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know about them because they don't really like me, but I would be willing to help you.
I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem helping.
I don't say this to any of y'all because we're not friends. I just say this to the genie and the dragon because they're my new buds. And we're gonna play chess together. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna help you because I really want to play chess with y'all.
He says, well, I have every intention of going back to the plane of air.
Can we play like one round?
If you set me free, I will certainly play chess with you.
Thank you.
In fact, I'll even offer you a nice item for letting me free.
Cool.
You just have to convince the other genies to leave at the same time.
Well,
And of course, you have to put the cauldron back in place, and we then have to wait for the moon to shine.
this seems like a lot. Cool. I will see what I can do for you, Air Genie. I don't know your name.
Oh, well, I can't tell you my real name, but my friends call me Zaz.
Zans?
Zaz.
Zaz? That's not your name.
Well, when you're a magical creature, you never give out your real name.
Can I call you Airy?
I suppose.
Like Harry without the H?
Well, I do have a beard, so you could call me Harry.
Yeah, but you're like air, so it's a joke. It's
Oh,
funny.
oh, that must be tiefling humor.
Yeah, it's very dry.
Alright.
All right. So, what is everybody else doing while she's having this
So
conversation?
the hole in the ceiling.
Well, I'm trying to help them out.
I'm trying to figure out
Above
what
what
the
the
heck
cauldron was.
Right. Hey, the cauldron needs to go back.
What? I just moved it.
I hear you.
Yeah, but we gotta let these genies out. They'll give us
Crazy
But
genies,
you
man.
can
What
get
can I
another
tell you?
drink of water
Where are you getting this info from?
the
Crazy
genies.
from the
What?
tiefling.
Did you even ask them what they're in there for?
Nah.
No,
Why
my
should I get out of here?
I'll ask.
Because
We
maybe
can't
they
get
could
out of
kill us. They're genies.
It's better than nothing.
Let me ask what they're in for.
But they're gonna
Okay.
give us stuff.
So she turns around to Beefy Fire Lad. So why exactly are you here? I guess is my question.
Well, the mages here, they thought it would fuel their magic items.
Does it?
Wait, those mages. And she
Ask them if it does fuel their magic items.
Yeah, the question is, does it?
doesn't fuel those magic items.
Well, the conflux of our energy creates methods, little elementals. As you see, the water and the fire create steam, and the fire and the earth create smoke, and so on.
Yeah, you mean like she quickly runs and grabs a fire guy.
The little lava elemental,
Yes.
the magma elemental.
Yeah. You mean like this little flamey boy?
Yeah, that's one of those little buggers.
Alright, well, I don't... If you guys are trapped in here, how are they able to exist, I guess, is my question.
Well, the confluence of our energy creates the methods. So as long as we are trapped here, this cavern generates these foul creatures, and then the mages would turn these creatures into automatons and magic items.
Okay,
Ask him how they did that. That's our test.
Yeah, do you know how they turn? Do you know how they turn the methods into the magic items?
They never really told us, and I never really cared.
All right, that's
You know what? That's fair.
That's completely fair.
Typical genie.
It says it on the paper anyways.
Do we have any idea of when the moon is coming?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You can certainly make a
Time of
nature check.
I was be like a time check.
Nature check.
I do not know.
You do not know.
I'm
Well, I'm just standing
there-
around there,
No, I
so
don't
I mean, I'll try. I'll stargaze a little. I'll look up and
Looking up through the hole in the ceiling.
yeah.
I don't know what time.
Do you know how many mages were
13.
What's that?
13.
13. All right, you do recognize the constellations in the sky, and they are not of your world.
Ah,
So,
yeah.
You are
Never
in-
seen these before in my life.
so you guys are in some other plane of existence.
Okay, so we need to ask somebody how often the moon shows up.
I have one more question for Fireboy. Do you know how many of those mages there were who trapped you here?
There was a whole school of them.
All right,
Yeah, I don't think it's the
5 magi.
the 3 Tri-Wizard tournaments anymore.
Oh. Yeah, it's always good to ask.
Yeah, well, might as well experiment while we're waiting.
Why don't we ask how do they know when the moon comes?
Yeah.
I'll ask my buddy because we're
Okay.
good buddies.
All right, you asked the air.
Yeah, I asked Ari. Do you know like what the ETA is on the moon?
It comes every month or two.
Well, when was the last time it came?
Oh. About 17 days ago.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Cool. Well,
So
guys, I got good news for you. We gonna wait a while.
Or we can speed this up.
How long?
We're gonna die.
Approximately like 15 to
13 to 15 days.
I mean, you're there with me in the middle, so I'm gonna come over to you. I'm like, they're talking about the moon. You have moonbeam? Wow. Well, there goes that idea. We want to.
As a druid, you can, after a long rest, you can reselect your spells.
True.
Let's not do that right now. I want to mess with the elementals in the cauldron.
You want to put them in the cauldron?
I mean, we could try that. We could try putting them on the slab. We could.
Do you want to move the cauldron back to the slab?
Fine.
I mean, I never agreed to taking it off the
I
slab.
just like talking
so.
with my Earth person friends.
You're talking with Earth.
I imagine I have been so far.
Right. She essentially tells you the same story that the fire elemental told her, and the fire genie told her. She doesn't trust the other 3, but she would be happy to leave if
Do we know?
if there was some way to coordinate all 4 of them leaving at once.
So I imagine we each are going to have to stand in a mirror if we're going to do this.
Probably.
And work together? Oh no.
Which means you can't stand in a mirror.
Now,
Because you don't like to play with others.
I love playing with others. I'm playing chess with this dragon and an air genie. Wouldn't
She's
you?
playing 5D
you do know if
chess.
you take a long rest that the methods are likely to wake
Yeah.
you up.
So that's why I
That's
want to
the
mess
thing,
with them. Yeah. See if I can make something while they're all knocked out.
Well, it says if you put an ice elemental and a steam elemental together, you create a decanter of endless water. So if you want to put 2 in there and see what happens.
Don't we only have one steam elemental though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
Or we put a steam elemental and a magma elemental, creates beads of force.
Well, that's not endless. So I don't know
Dust
about
and
that.
steam creates dust of disappearance. And that's it.
Well,
Well,
I vote for the endless water supply personally.
So do we have an ice elemental, right?
yep.
Yep.
So an ice elemental.
What else does an ice elemental make? I'm gonna be peering over your shoulder at that scroll you
He
got.
doesn't make anything except for if we put an ice, a magma, and a boot or a cloak, it makes a garment of the winter lands, which I don't know what that is.
We got some magic folk. Any of you heard of it?
Let me see.
Arcana check.
14.
9.
8.
Oh my gosh.
You would know that the Garment of the Winterlands basically gives you resistance to cold.
Cool. Hey guys, I don't know what that means.
Ah, well, I wouldn't trust whatever you had to say anyway. So I'm keeping my vote for the water.
All right, so
So we have 2 ice elementals anyway.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, no,
gonna.
that was the one that exploded.
Yeah. We have one ice elemental.
So I'm
This is their
gonna.
collection over here.
I'm gonna like wave to my little fireman. I'm gonna put Magmic back there, and I'm gonna actually walk over to the tiefling near the air one.
Nope.
Yes.
No. No. I don't like people. Forget it.
Okay, hey, no problem.
I
don't mind that.
hold on because I want to finish this game of chess.
You're gonna
I'll
finish,
let you-
finish playing
I'm
chess?
grabbing the steam
Yeah.
elemental
You're gonna
and
grab the steam,
yeah,
so we're gonna put the ice in the steam
I'm
in.
I'm playing through the dragon now.
Okay.
Telling the
can-
dragon where to move.
Well, I just wanna watch you. I don't know the rules of chess, so I wanna see things.
I'm using awakened mind on the dragon to tell him where to move.
You're trying to help the dragon.
Yeah, I'm trying to help the dragon.
All right, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not very intelligent. Nope, that's a 4. I'm not doing very good.
All right, apparently the genie is winning and the dragon is.
Can I do an
That was my plan all along.
Can I do an intelligence check for this?
So
Are you gonna try to help the chess game? Or are you gonna try to steal the steam elemental from her?
I'm enjoying this chess game, by the way.
I'm walking over and taking the steam
Yeah,
elemental
I'm
either
gonna
way.
help the chess
so.
game.
Are you gonna help the chess game?
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna try to stop the dwarf from taking the steam elemental?
I don't really
She's
care.
neutral stupid. That's
I'm very involved in this game of
yeah.
chess.
So
All right.
put him in the
can I roll for?
All right. What are you doing with the 2 elementals now?
Oh well, I mean,
Listen, she's neutral
I can like
stupid. You're gonna
hover
have to
one
deal with her.
over the little pedestal or whatever. Does that do anything?
Over this thing?
Yeah. Does it have any reaction or?
Yeah. Which one are you hovering over?
I mean, I've got both. Well, we've got both of them right there, so I'll put the steam one first.
All right. It gets like sucked like a vacuum down into the dais, and now the dais is glowing.
What's the other one we need for the? You want to do the water?
Yeah, if you want to
All
do
right,
the water.
we'll put the ice one over next then.
All right. It also gets sucked down in, and there's a swirl of blue magic that condenses into this bottle-like flask that appears in the center of the dais, and you now have a decanter of endless water.
Oh man, this is great. We can share this. Nobody else is here. What else you want to make?
So we can make, let's see, we have smoke and magma makes ever smoking bottle? Whatever that is.
What's another unlimited thing? I like that.
Steam and magma makes beads of force.
No steam now.
Oh yeah, no steam now. No.
Make a
And
vape.
mud and smoke makes oil of slipperiness.
You make the vape.
Huh?
The bottle of endless smoke is a vape.
Vape? It's a vapor?
It's a vape. It's a magical vape.
So we can do it. How many? What do we have for left for smokes?
We got 2
We got
smokes.
2 smoking men,
I
2
want a
smokes
vape.
and 2 dusts.
2 dusties, 2 smokies, 2
Please make me
magmies.
a magical vape.
So the dust and the smoke creates a dust of sneezing and choking.
That's not cool.
That's probably very useful.
I would say that.
Well, you can only use it once,
That vape.
probably.
But hey, it will stop somebody in the
So
tracks.
smoke and magma makes
depends
the
on how
ever
much dust
smoking
it
bottle
makes.
if you want.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
I might as well.
You're gonna put those 2 on
Yeah,
the
we got
dice?
Yeah.
we got 2 boys, so
Similar spell effects, and now you have a ever-smoking bottle.
Do we have mud?
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got 1 muddy
You
boy.
got one
So
button.
we put mud and smoke creates oil of slipperiness.
Is there anything else mud makes? Or
Nope. Mud is pretty useless.
well,
Wow, I'm so glad that we got
is
that.
there anything else good smoke makes, or is that it?
Smoke and magma will make the ever smoking bottle.
Yeah, I got one of
We
those.
can make more vapes.
Unless you want one, and I could have one.
And dust and
Gotta
smoke
have
will
my
create dust of sneezing.
Gotta have my vape.
So it's either the dust of sneezing or the oil of slipperiness.
The sneezing sounds better.
Does it make you sneeze then?
All right, so that was dust and smoke to make the
The sneezing?
Sneezing and choking.
The Snoke.
So now we got magma, mud, and
Snokey.
dust. Anything with those?
You just kind of put them on there and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, if there's nothing else we can make, I'll just put them over.
Well, then what happens with the?
Put all three of them on.
What happens with the
That's all we
mud?
do. We don't have anything to make.
All right, so you
Do we
can
have dust
combine.
and yeah, because dust and magma doesn't do anything.
What about mud and magma?
Well,
It makes obsidian.
It's not
We can make a
listed.
portal to the
Well,
ender.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we can just throw it on there and see what happens.
I only know
Do
Minecraft.
it. Do it.
Throw the three of them on there and see what happens.
You're gonna throw the rest of them on the dais.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm excited.
You madmen.
All right, the dais starts to swirl and creates like a magical vortex that hovers above it, and now you see a portal back to the mansion.
Oh, that's great.
Oh wow.
So
All right, so you now have the 3 magic items and the portal to get home.
Yeah. What do you want? The water, smoke? Everyone else is too busy with their mirrors.
What do you want?
she's invested.
I'm playing that really good game of chess.
I'm
I don't
fine.
know. I kind of like the water.
I'll take this one.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, and you
You'd have a
wanted
really
the-
cool entrance.
You wanted the dust and sleep.
Open up the
Yes.
bottle and then shapeshift into whatever you want. Nobody will know what happened.
Yeah, I'll get the dust because dust and coughing and stuff is very useful.
I just wonder.
You throw it at somebody that get it, and then you just
Are
go.
we passing this test by notice, or
Who knows?
The portal opened back to the manor, so
so it wouldn't have opened if we didn't pass the test?
I don't know. I'm just commenting as the portal is open back to the manor.
is this portal two-way? Can we go back and forth?
Well, we don't know.
Maybe you can try.
Could I yell for Dr. Barnes and see if he comes up the steps?
Certainly
I'll yell real loud into the portal.
into the portal.
Yeah.
It takes a few minutes, but Dr. Barnes pokes his head in. Oh, you passed the test.
Oh, that's great
Yay, we're
news.
outta here.
Yeah. What about these genies in there? Are they important?
Oh, they're prisoners. I've never really liked prisoners, but it was never my call.
Well,
It says we have to wait for the moon. Do you think we should wait and free him?
I'm going through the portal.
if we free them, how is anybody else going to pass the test?
Well,
Oh man, pass for this thing that
you're
has
the only students of the school now, so
Yes.
it's up to you, I suppose.
We'll kind of close it off forever, though. We'll end a legacy, an era.
Do we really care?
I do.
I'm very invested, okay?
She's already going through
I'm a
the portal.
sorcerer and I don't care.
All right. Are you still by the water over here? By
Yeah,
the mirror?
can I get like jump in the pool thing so I can take a bath?
Get the mud off you. All right. Well, before you leave the mirror, the Mare, the water genie, says, "I'll give you a magic item if you let me out."
I know, you told me that, and I would like to let you out.
Well, so let me out.
I can't do that.
Can't you go talk to the other 4 and get them all to agree to leave at the same time?
We've been trying that. So far, it's been a pain. Ugh. And then we have to wait until the sun or the moon comes out, and the druid's not feeling it. So it's making it very difficult to go with
Does she
you.
work? Does she know when the moon will come?
She calculated. You told them, right?
Yeah, like 13 to 15 days.
Yeah, it's the same, right? So we'd have to stay here for 2 years.
Only you and me have
Or
discussed
you can use
moonbeams, so...
moonbeam.
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying I could do moonbeam?
You could. You
she's
take a long rest.
needed out of there.
Oh,
She's,
because the elementals are gone now, right? So we're okay. Hell yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think you should go around and... I'm your advocate here. You're the one casting Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Why should they get magic items?
We're all gonna get magic items. Relax.
They're gonna give one item each, they said.
Yes.
Well, this is my buddy. We play chess together.
I was just.
You're not casting any Moonbeams.
I just want a bath, man. I don't care.
But like,
I'll open up the bottle and spray you with water.
I want to know, is there a way we can trap all of them in a bottle?
You're gonna. Oh no.
You can
no,
lie to
no.
them and trick them.
Don't.
And then we would get all of them? Or like,
I mean, that's
once?
you're gonna have to figure out how that would happen.
You know, Jeannie's got impossible to kill, right?
No.
Yeah, if you get this wrong, we're all dead.
I'm not dead. I'm already on the other side. I've gone
you
through
left?
the.
You're
Yeah,
out?
I've gone through the portal.
All right, you have passed the test. You're now a member of the Arcane Academy, which is great for a wizard.
Yeah, it was great for a wizard, especially
do
when we
that.
finally hit necromancy.
Everybody go to a mirror and tell your person that the druid will cast Moonbeam if they will agree to all come out in the center.
All right, all of us at once.
And what do they say?
But all 4 of them will agree to that.
All right.
All agree to that.
Okay,
Yes.
somebody needs to go to the
All right, so you're gonna cast Moonbeam.
yeah,
Okay.
The paladin has to go to one of the mirrors now.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to go back to the water there?
Oh yeah, I'll go back to the water mirror, no problem.
Well, if you
You're
like the
going
water,
to
I'll go to
fire.
whatever's left.
All right, so you're at the fire mirror.
Yeah. I'll talk to him. I'm like, come on, these people, none of them are really helping you. It's the druid and me, okay? Don't give any of them your magic items.
Well, then you'll get on
Hey.
the fire guy, and then like I'll
The
get.
druid will disperse the items.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the agreement. You're all agreeing to that the druid will disperse the items.
Yeah, but first we gotta do a long rest. So.
Me and the air genie, we gave each other, and we like understand like
All right, so
me and him.
It's not like we can't count the number of magic items we get.
We're buds.
We got
played-
fingers.
We played chess. You're not even in this dimension.
all right, so you're gonna cast Moonbeam. Yes. All right, you cast Moonbeam. It hits the cauldron, and they are all free along with their companions.
Yay! I get a dragon friend.
Unless they decide to beat you.
Y'all made it out at the same time.
We all
Move
play-
out to fire.
I hope so. Maybe they don't appreciate you playing both sides in the chess battle.
I was helping both of them, and then we can play Chinese chess.
All right, so
Chinese
the
checkers.
fire genie says to you, let's see, circlet of blasting or lantern of revealing.
What do they do? Give me. I'm not too magically inclined. Could you give me a little rundown?
Dwarves.
You know me. I got my pick. I got
I'm dumb.
my shield.
A circle of blasting. It's like a crown you wear on your head, and you can shoot fire with it.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
The lantern of revealing. Well, it reveals things.
Wow, like magic stuff or hidden people?
Ah. Let me look. I have to remember.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Pull it up
It's
on
so
his
long
iPad.
I've been sitting there.
Yeah,
His
you've been in
fantasy-
there a long time. I
Pulling
understand.
up on his fantasy Android, y'all.
Gonna look on the fiery Facebook and Google.
Looking up on Hellbook.
I wrote this 3 weeks ago.
Nah,
Stop.
It's a
no, I'll save you the trouble. I'll take the circlet. A king needs a crown.
Let's see. It's well, it sheds light.
Yeah, I'm taking the circlet.
She sheds light.
And let's see. You can use an action to lower the hood. Oh, it reveals invisible creatures and objects.
Yeah, I'm taking the circlet.
You're taking the circle.
Yeah, I'll
of
tell
blasting.
him. Yeah, king needs his crown and all that. I'll humbly accept the circlet.
All right. He waves his hand and summons a very fancy. It looks more like a tiara.
Ah, I don't care.
It's gold and has like a ruby in it, and he hands it to you, and then he swirls along with his smoke monster friend, and they disappear.
Cool. See ya.
So we can move them off the board. All right, and then the earth elemental's over there for the monk, very appropriate. And she says, do you want an adamantine item or an immovable rod?
Ooh. Adamantine's a very good item.
Adamantine's a very hard metal. She can give you a adamantine sword or an adamantine breastplate.
Isn't that what Captain America's shield is made out of?
That's adamantium.
No, that's vibranium.
Vibranium. And
Oh, that's true.
in
Thinking
the
of
comic books,
Wolverine, I'm
it's
pretty sure.
in the comic books, it's vibranium and adamantium, but
All right.
Fox has the rights to adamantium.
Yeah.
So
All right.
it's complicated.
All right.
Oh, one second. I'm gonna walk back to the middle and be like, "Hey, check out this cool tiara I got. You can shoot laser beams out of it."
It essentially allows you once a day to cast the Scorching Ray spell with a +5 to hit.
I don't know about
Yell
that.
out, do not
Oh,
break
I'm glad I didn't get
The
it.
immovable
would
rod
not
is
be
really
free
cool
without.
because you can just kind of
What's-
like put
Yeah,
it
ask him
somewhere.
what's the immovable rod?
The immovable rod, you put it on something and you press you activate the little button on it, and it doesn't move. So like you could put it up against a door. If you could be falling through the air and click it on, and you would stop in midair and just be able to hold onto the rod. You could try to knock somebody on the ground and drop it on their chest and pin them to the ground with it.
Oh, so it's like Mjolnir.
Kind of, yeah, but it's
better.
But it's just a rod. You can't hit people
I
with it.
think that would be better because I don't think you can use the adamantine stuff because
There's a sword or breastplate.
yeah, but
I mean, if he can use a short sword if she gives him a short sword of it.
oh yeah,
The adamantine weapons, they basically auto-critical on objects. So like if you wanted to bash down a door with it, or like when you were fighting those metal automatons, you would get automatically crits against those kind of things. So
You want the rod?
I'll give you the circlet. I'll give it. You decide if you want it or not. I got my water.
I think I'll take the rod, Miss Earth Friend.
All right. And she swirls a cloud of dust, and she and her stone golem friend disappear.
Adios.
All right. The air genie says, "Oh, you can choose between a flying carpet or bracers of defense.
What do the bracers of the fence do?
You wear them, and they up your AC.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Hot.
Let me double check real quick.
I like accessorizing.
I'm guessing the flying carpet, I can fly somewhere.
Yes.
I'm Gucci on the ground.
Let's see. It's a +2 bonus to your armor class.
Yep.
If you're wearing no armor.
If I'm wearing no armor.
Yeah. Do you wear armor?
I wear light armor? I wear light armor.
Okay.
Mage armor wouldn't have worked then earlier.
Yeah, I wouldn't mage armor. But it didn't really affect anything.
Yeah. So you're wearing leather armor?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, leather armor basically gives you a +1. Leather armor gives you an 11 AC.
Okay.
So the bracers of defense would boost that up to 12 AC, and you wouldn't have any extra weight on you because you wouldn't be wearing armor.
I mean, I have a 13 though, so I would rather just keep a 13.
Well, you'd still add your dex bonus.
Oh.
So that would give you a 12 plus your dex. So you would go from a 13 up to a 14.
14. Oh, cool. Then, yeah. I'm gonna get the bracers of the defense.
Alright.
Wait, what does the flying carpet do before it flies?
It flies.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Will Smith tried to give you a whole new world.
Exactly.
And I said, no, give me that bling.
Alright. He hops on the dragon and they fly away.
Everybody else just poops and he's just like, nah, I'm Gucci, bye.
And then the Marid says to the tiefling sorcerer, you can choose between a jug of alchemy and gloves of swimming and climbing.
A Jalkamy.
Jug of alchemy.
Jalkamy.
Jug of alchemy is pretty cool.
I think we'll stick with the jug of alchemy. Thank you.
He conjures what looks like an earthen jug, hands it to you, and then he disappears in a splash of water along with his mermaid girlfriends.
Right in my face.
We did a long rest. Right?
Yes, you did a long rest in order for the druid to cast Moonbeam. Alright, and the portal is still open, by the way.
Yep.
Then I go back through the portal.
Alright, you go back through the portal.
Let's get out of here.
Man, everybody's forgetting the deal here.
Good deal.
The Drew cast Moonbeam. And he was supposed to distribute the magical items.
Well, you can give him your tiara.
I did.
It is, but only for this prison.
There we go.
Well, I mean, you got the, what did you got a magic item?
Yeah.
The smoking bottle.
The smoking bottle,
Yeah.
the ever smoking bottle.
Yep. And I gave him the circlet.
Oh, you gave him the circle?
Yeah, that was the deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the circle.
Oh, okay. I mean, the deal was you distribute them, so I don't care.
Alright, do you want to redistribute the magic items according to the deal with the druid?
That's only fair.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Serious? You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Do you want my bracers?
I can't use them anymore.
See? Then it's fine.
Maybe Dr. Barnes has.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but the last one gave you scarves, right? I wonder what I'm gonna get from here. Maybe I'll get a cloak.
Alright, so you guys you've gone back to the school,
Yep.
and you're going to talk to Dr. Barnes now?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you've passed the tests. I'm most impressed.
Thank you. I didn't do anything, but
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that, dear.
You did enough.
I did enough. You saw me. I attacked the things.
I did see you attack the things, yes.
So I did things.
You cast a magic missile and all that.
One whole magic.
He says, well,
I cast 2.
he notices that some of you are still wearing the shawls around your neck of the abjuration school from when you passed the other test. And he says, Well,
Just one.
these two.
Stop it.
He says, well, it seems we have no more professors of the transmutation school, or really, I doubt any of the schools. I've been doing my calculations. I believe the school is a good 200 years old at this point, and there does not seem to be very many of us left. So I guess you are the new professors of the school.
Hey,
You promised me that I wouldn't be changing my my own.
If you don't want to pass, you can fail yourself.
I'm not feeling myself.
Multi-class.
He reaches into one of the drawers in his bedroom, and he pulls out rings for everybody.
Ah, nice.
Essentially, they work like rings of spell storing,
Oh, that's even better. I love that.
but they only work with the spells that you've learned from the tests.
I didn't learn anything from the
learn
tests.
anything.
I learned
got-
Earthbind,
did.
so I have to.
Well, I mean,
Spell store.
that the group learned.
Oh.
So you probably want to like make a list of the
them
ones that you
Ring of spells,
storing.
storing. Okay.
So we all know those spells?
Well, essentially, you can store spells in the ring, and then use the ring to cast them, even though you're not a caster.
Nice. That's good on you.
So, essentially, the spells that you can store in your ring right now is the water breathing, the heat metal,
Earthbind, levitate.
Earthbind, and levitate. And then any abjuration spell that you would know from your class was the reward from the last one. So
Can I
those of
ask?
you-
Yeah. Can I ask Barnes if he could give me a letter of recommendation or something
letter of recommendation.
Yeah.
For what?
for the other school?
he wasn't here though.
Oh, you weren't here the week they did the.
Well,
abjuration?
no.
You weren't here.
That's why I was like,
And
only
she
one.
doesn't, and she
And
doesn't know
I
because she
didn't
was
pass.
never there.
I didn't pass the test.
I didn't know. I wasn't
So
there. I
water
just.
breathing, earth binding, levitation, and heat metal.
I'm a professor now.
That makes
I
you
mean,
awesome.
you have access to the School of Abjuration, so you can go back there and put any abjuration spell in your ring of spell story.
All right. Will they give me a cloak too?
Not you.
Not you. That's fine though.
Let's see. So I believe the ring of spell storing holds 3 levels of spell. Let me double check real quick though. So we can store up to 5 levels worth of spells.
Oh, well,
Sorry. So, so that means you could put 5 first level spells, or 1 first level spell and 2 second level spells, or 2 first level spells and a 3rd level spell.
Cool.
As long as it adds up to 5.
Nice.
But these particular rings are limited to whatever you learn from the tests. So,
Is the school look different?
since you released the genies, the big storm cloud is now gone. So
Wind's gone already. We got rid of that.
what's that?
The wind.
Yeah, the air,
Yeah, that's
the
gone.
invisible stalker, the air elemental is gone. So now the house is just a nice manor.
Are all the tankards and stuff still alive?
Yeah, those guys are still alive.
They can
The
rebuild.
only other thing I can think of is we wanted to check the bottom of the well, didn't we, and see if there was anything down
Does
there.
Dr. Barnes have anything else for us that pertains to the school or magic or anything?
I mean, you're welcome to ask him questions about the school. In fact, why don't we pick up there next time?
Yeah. All right.
And you guys can have dialogue with Dr. Barnes and learn all about the Arcane Academy.
If you liked what you've seen, consider giving us a follow so you'll know the next time we go live. Connect with us on our Facebook and Twitter. Links are located down below. And check out our website, capefeargames.com, for all your gaming needs. Until next time, thanks for watching.